right, good morning, everybody. Tenwin, Kataka, good to have you. Welcome. Thank God it is Friday. It has been a long week. I got my gamer supped, we've got Underrail loaded up, and I just want to know what in the hell is going on in fucking Expedition, because this place is already giving me so much fucking exposition dump. I want to know more. I want to know more. Specifically, let's get back in here and talk to the professor again. Ah, yes, come in, Sova, come in. All right, what can you tell me about Seeger, your assistant? Oh, Jeremy, good fellow, one of the finest students at the Faculty of Information Technologies and the head of the university's IT center. He's been an assistant of mine in that field for several years now, though his appearance might not suggest it. I mean, that's nothing special for us Southerners, really, regular street looks. Yes, I've seen enough in Core City. But goodness me, he wasn't like that. He looked normal by our standards, at least. All began with his recent move to Hexagon. Hexagon? Oh yes, second largest city of the North Underrail. Second only to Dis, but once you step into it, it's as if you stepped into another world. Bit of a tech hub, a haven for the tech heads and tech criminals alike. To me, it looks more like a tech slum. All the stores, augmentation shops, cyber centers, tech armories, all crammed together in a confined vertical space that is the Hexagon. Seems reasonable for a man of his interests to go there. Well, indeed it is, but there are many things you can only find in the Hexagon that I can understand. But by the caverns, this recent virtual mixed reality, whatever it is, craze that is spread among the Hexagonians has captivated, magnetized Jeremy as well. I was seriously considering taking someone else for the expedition, fearing he'd show up with a visible ocular implant or some kind of augmentation done in a shoddy Hexagonian shop. You should have seen some of those people. Seeger's appearance is a mild case of exposure to their depravity. But he is an expert at what he does, and I need him here. Okay, what can you tell me about the super corporations? Yeah. Right, Security Agency, Bionic Institute, Nucleus Corporation, Transcendix, alongside Biocore and NFT. Yeah, the old world. What can you tell me about the other four super corporations? As far as it is known, in the years before the descent, the end of history, as some records call it, there were 6 super corporations, the so-called multinational or transnational corporations, members of the T6 group. These super corporations were, by the end, the most powerful political entities of the pre-descent world. They are Biocore, very well known to all of us, New Frontier Technologies, Nucleus Corporation, Bionic Institute, Transcendix, and Security Agency. What is the T6 group? At some point in the pre-descent history, the group was formed in order for the super corporations to collectively maintain, negotiate, and defend their interests primarily against nation-states, which were the political entities unified by wholly different factors than those of the supercorps. What are these nations? The fact we don't have a concept for that. Holy shit. So not only was the apocalypse at least 300 plus years ago, but the people underground in the Underrail are all descendants of the supercorps. They don't even have a concept about the nation state. Well, you look at that, corporative commentary. I mean, are you really surprised? Funnily enough, the only thing that seems to be up in the air, it would be kind of hilarious too, is did the supercorps have nothing to do with the apocalypse? That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny if the supercorps went off and said, fuck you, we're gonna make our own nations with blackjack and hookers and build it underground. And then one day they poked their heads up and realized that the entire world was dying. And they're just like, oh, you know what? We're just gonna stay underground now. Bye. $10 they were the cause. I mean, yeah, probably, but it would be funny as fuck if they weren't though, Ted, when you gotta admit. 6 super corporations say fuck you to the world and go dig a massive city underground. They poke their head up a few years later. Literally the entire world is on fire. We didn't even do this. What the fuck? Yeah, what are nation states? Well, Savan, in simple terms, a nation is an old concept wherein the political identity of certain people matches their cultural identity. Take a group of people speaking the same language, sharing the same territory, origin, ethnicity, and mentality. Give them consciousness of their political identity. Now imagine that all South Underrailers united under the same banner, so to speak, working towards the same goal to be... Hey, there we go. Thank you, Lord Brown Bear. Step on your own gladiators. Somehow still victorious. You lose the battle. You burn the camp, you nap in the shade. but Roma still survives the day thanks to a taco fuck brigade. Hey, thank you for that. What is the professor waffling about? We asked him about the history of the super corporations, and he's having to explain the concept of a nation state because our character doesn't comprehend that. Being comprised of people who are very much alike. Currently, there is no unity, but each station has its own interests and its own way of lives. Could there be nation stations? Oh, goodness me, I won't say it can't be done, but nation states were large communities spanning vast territories. Stations are small, minuscule in comparison. The word nation simply implies something greater than that, at least to me. Of course, as with many things in life, how nations define themselves or other nations was often a matter of debate, disagreement, and violent conflicts. That is a whole different topic. Okay. Can you tell me nothing else? Yeah, what is the... No, yeah. No, that's the same thing. Oh, here we go. Wait. There we go. Yeah, can you tell me more about the other corporations? Like with NFT, information on them is difficult to come by these days. Much was lost as time went on. We do thank good to still have some physical information to get a sense of what they were. Each of the super corporations had their own specific focus, goals, purpose. For instance, just like we know that the primary focus of all the iterations of Biocore was in genetic research, mutagenics, and psionics, things of that nature, NFTs was in terraforming, non-conventional habitats, agriculture, and the like. In a similar fashion, we do know a few things of the basic character of each of the supercorporations. Nucleus was at the forefront of nuclear technology and weapons research, theoretical physics, and astronomy, an old science dealing with things beyond the ceiling. I'm guessing they did not survive very well underground then. If most of your tactical weaponry is nuclear in nature, trying to set that off underground is a bad idea. Also, having a specialization in rockets and space travel doesn't help you if you're underground. Security agency developed traditional military technology, produced highly advanced war machines, warbots. Bionic Institute strove towards bionics, human-machine interface, artificial intelligence, and technological transhumanism. Whereas the last corporation, Transcendix, was solely dedicated to the study of psionics, theology, psychology, mind, and consciousness, the things of the higher order. Did we get any insight on the locals? Not yet. We haven't even left the camp yet. Forgive me, but that's really all I could share. Expanding the topic further would take far too much time and knowledge that I don't possess. We best focus on what is before us. I want to know more. Okay. There's something else I wanted to... Did you personally choose Aegis Incorporated for this expedition with us? Oh, that wasn't my decision alone. No, but they were the top choice. They were simply the best in the business as security contractors. Lots of experience in most of these sect troopers, protectorate veterans, as you may know. They were the obvious choice for this kind of mission. And Chief Briggs, if you worked with him before. Oh, Richard and I have met a number of times. There were lectures unimportant, but goodness me, no, we didn't much as strike up a conversation. Only when I need to speak with him regarding his employment for the expedition did we really get acquainted, how should I say. Over the course of these last 2 weeks, dare I say, it has grown into a bit of a friendship. By the caverns, I do hope we all make it out alive. This whole expedition seems like a vastly expensive endeavor. Did the university finance this? I'm afraid the expedition's finances do not concern you, sir, and they will not be discussed here. Interesting. Surprisingly defensive on that. All you need to know is that you will get... I'm not asking about my payment, Professor. You have tents, armories, an entire private military corporation working for you, archaeologist, computer expert. I'm talking about the macroeconomics of the situation, not my measly little paycheck. Thank you very much. You'll be paid the amount you and Chief Briggs agreed on. You'll be paid on time. And I ask you not to insist upon this matter any further. Don't you love cutscene stupidity, playing Outer Worlds 2, and man, the prologue has a major cutscene stupidity moment. I'm not surprised. I don't remember hearing much good about the Outer Worlds 2, unfortunately, so it doesn't surprise me that they have problems with that too. Okay, let's find everybody else that we can talk to. We can't go into any of those footlockers. The surgeon is still doing this. Doc Savage. Does only know what they're here for, and the profit it will bring. Oh yeah, something has brought them here. It cannot be just archaeological curiosity. There's no way. The man covered in blood of various shades draws tranquility from a cigarette, which has almost been reduced to what appears to be its filter. A small red tube that has an active filter written on it. The doc presses a button on the side of it to release and discards the cigarette's carcass right on top of an ashtray graveyard. The tranquility was brief and clears with the smoke as he speaks to you in a low-spirited, coarse, baritone voice. There goes the last one. He observes you briefly. We haven't met. Dr. Bryn Savage. Don't even think about making any jokes, okay? Now tell me, how bad is it? Oh, just a couple of scratches. Then you'll just need a couple of bandages. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have our medical specialist. He is willing to buy vitality powder, but again, it's just better adrenaline, so I see no reason to give him that. Do I need anything? No, I'm still loaded for bear on all of my medical supplies. Okay. Can you take a look at my injuries? Show me what hurts. Yep. Okay, so I didn't even realize I was injured, but I must have been after the last fight we got into. Yeah, 72 health, that's fine. You look like you have a lot of work on your hands here. I get to catch a break from time to time. Our medical team is quite small. The amount of people that need our assistance is increasingly large. Curtis, the surgeon, a couple of sec medics, and myself. That's the entire medical team. You need an extra pair of hands? Are you a doctor? Not exactly, but I've treated a lot of serious injuries over the years. Is that so? He runs his hands through his mustache. I'll keep that in mind. We've got everyone stabilized at the moment, but if I happen to need some help, I'll let you know. That battle was pretty vicious when they landed on the docks. Indeed, we haven't seen the last of these barbarians, not by a long shot. Anything I should be worried about while I'm here on this mission? Death. He sighs. Look, first and foremost, don't drink untreated water. If you absolutely must, boil the hell out of it. The water is full of bacteria, parasites. We've already picked up multiple toxic chemicals. We have to use AquaClean to treat the water, so it's safe to drink. AquaClean? It's a quality brand of water filtration. Trust me, they're good. Where was it? Next, if you're out on a mission, make sure you take along plenty of other medical supplies. Antidotes. Stock up. A lot of the creatures here are highly venomous, especially the sea serpents. They're all over those bloody water. We've lost far too many men to those spawn. Do your best not to contribute to the body count. We'll see about that. Farewell, Commander. Proceeds to be like a 10 to 15 second long setup before the villain pulls a lever. Meanwhile, the main character stands like 10 feet away with a rifle. Yeah, like, at least put some effort into, like, I guess the only way I can put it, Tenwin, is there's cutscene stupidity, and then there's cutscene retardation. Cutscene stupidity can at least be like, well, there's mitigating factors. He's behind bulletproof glass or some other thing where it's like, okay, maybe it wouldn't be enough to stop a dedicated attempt to get through, but it's enough to justify the cutscene. And then there's your character's just standing there like a total goober while he gets shot out into space or something. What else? Right, you're a Southerner, right? I can tell by the accent. Okay, now, if, say, looking up at the ceiling makes you feel dizzy, if you experience inexplicable anxiety, sweating, or seizures of any kind, you need to come see me without delay. What does that have to do with me being a Southerner? Because you Southerners have been suffering from this disorder the most, he sighs. Look, if you feel funny, just come talk to me, okay? I think I've covered the basics. What? There's an anxiety disorder? What? Look, I've got to return to my patients. I don't have time to get into this. Not now. Okay, so that's something we'll get to later. If that is the case, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go, well, first of all, I'm also going to go turn on the merchant refresh cheat engine in case we need this. And I'm going to go ahead and buy like 10 of those more antidotes from you, just in case, because you recommended that I do so. Odd he didn't name the disorder, acute agoraphobia or something related to space. He mentioned the ceiling. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of, because it does seem like South Underrail is more claustrophobic, for lack of a better term, than North Underrail is, at least from the description. Like, it's much more tight-packed. Who else was I going to talk to? Nothing for you. I'd like to exchange dollars. We've already done that. Wanted to ask you about some of the other people in the camp. Oh, a little tittle-tat. Tell me about the professor. Professor Oldfield is one of the most respected professors of the university, with rare experts in the areas of supercorporation and biocore history. It's his research efforts that led to the organization of this expedition. Oh, you northerners and your la-di-da schools. You just need some common sense beaten into you with a sturdy leather belt when you're young, and off you go. Educational institutions provide a proper learning environment and a systemic approach to teaching with students under the direction of qualified teachers that progress quickly and without gaps in knowledge that can occur when they're self-taught. And when you get folks that can spew out la-di-da sentences, you can't even catch a damn hopper. There's also the brainwashing. Don't forget the brainwashing, Mark. They're teaching you what they want you to know, like their history and their math. There's no point arguing with you, Tom, is there? Because life gave me all the best arguments, Marky. Okay, the professor, please. You know, when I heard about the expedition, I was real worried about who was going to go to the Hell's Gut. I felt easy when I saw Aegis with all the guns, but being the head of the expedition, you gotta have someone who knows his stuff and ain't a derailed man who's going to get you all zoned out. When I talked to the professor, I liked it. No, really, I liked him. He knew his stuff, seemed level-headed, he offered me a lot of coins. Might even learn something interesting there. Hey, I ain't against learning, Marky. I'm just against school. But you know what? If someone put a gun to my head and forced me to go to school, I'd ask for the professor to teach me. Man, don't I know it. Otherwise, I'd just eat the bullet. What do we know about Briggs? Chief Briggs is... Now, even though both of you expect me to dislike our good old Briggsy, I gotta give the man credit where he's due. Briggsy? Hey, I'm hardcore serious. The man's responsible not only for his clients, but for the soldiers and any left-handed damn zoner who thought he was gonna stuff his pants with so much coin, he was gonna look like his cobbles had turned into boulders after this gig. It ain't easy. What? Yeah, I get scolded all the time by him, but he ain't always wrong. He's a grumpy jerk, but he's gotta keep this whole place running and safe. Fuck it, I dig that. It's stressful. He wasn't as grumpy when we first came here after all. He might be a little too stuck up though. We get the point, Tone. Hey, his sense of humor might be as absent as Maki's liveliness. As absent as your sense of decency or knowing when to shut the hell up. We got it 2 supply trips to Core City ago, Tone. I like him when he's got a good comeback. Ladleman, tell me about yourself. Well, Invictus, I'm, a pony of all trades. My life has had so many twists and turns and tunnels and crevices and drops and whatnot, I never got the chance to settle in one place or one job. You lived in Core City for 5 years, that's worth something. Yeah, but where in Core City? I used to live in the drop zone, fixing shacks and cooking barrel soup to get out of that place. Hairy greaser zoner who mistook me for his wife one night is an experience I'll never recover from. If my hardcore sister Lily hadn't helped me out, I would have been snuggling with fat zoners for a few more months. Bunch of smelly drop-offs. Only after I rented a place in the residential area, then I started living like a man. Do you know the Wardell residence? I'm actually there now. You son of a... Who the hell drew zone out to... Oh, wait, right. Oh, anyways. Yeah, no. Who'd you zone out... Oh, right, the guy blew himself up. Yeah, no. Anyway, I got here because of my pal Danky Max. He told me about some wimps with the nose looking for a guy. They somehow picked him. Yeah, that somehow. Ah, shut up, Marky. I've been all over the South Underrail. I was born in Junkyard, fixed quads and rail crocs, and hunted in Hathor, mined at Boundary. I've lived it all. Most importantly, I was raised on a damn boat. My dad was a sailor like no other. He took me all over the waterways before I got my first jet ski and could ride alongside him. He's one of the rare people who had the guts to sail to the Black Strait and peer to the Hell's Guts back in the day. Swear on my sister Lily. And now here I am, Pony Laddleman. Helping the ungrateful wimp over there. Marcus, what about you? Sec engineer, handle weapons, electronic equipment, shield emitters, turrets, surveillance, all of it. How long have you been here again? 3.5 years. One of the newer and younger employees. Most of the sec troopers are either experienced protectorate veterans or have worked in security and law enforcement for a while. 3.5 years in a single job. I change them like I'm changing socks. Oh, wait, bad example. I change them often. Even though it might be hard to say so in conditions like this, I'm actually happy to be working for Aegis. The pay's good. I find being a sec engineer a hell of a lot more satisfying and fulfilling than what I did before, no matter how tough supporting this entire operation could be. Ain't life perfect, Marky. I've been the same when I switched from assembling hand grenades to repairing machine guns. Safer, simpler job, paid better. Proprietor had a hot blonde daughter, too. Come to think of it, I lost that job because of her. Yeah. Our life stories are exactly the same. Sure are, Marky, sure are. Gotta make sure we get out of here. We just gotta make sure to get out of here alive. What's up with Yehuda? She is what we call a security specialist. She's a wet work operative, isn't she? Security specialist. She's the trigger man. She's the person that when Briggs needs somebody dead, he points a finger and she pulls the trigger. No, sec specialist. She assumes roles which require expertise beyond that of our normal troopers. The general population thinks our job consists of escorting and protecting clients from one place to the other, but as you've seen yourself, we're more than capable of doing more than that. We sometimes need to function like a small army, and this requires people with a variety of skills. She's a master of infiltration and a sharpshooter like no other. She can hit a man straight in the eye from 500 meters and not have any kind of ocular augmentation. Hard to believe, but true. Yeah, maybe she should have augmented her attitude a little bit. The chick's acting like she's the chief. I mean, if you want to be the boss of me, you gotta have some curves, baby, yeah. She's second in command. Not saying she's a bit difficult sometimes, but let's face it, she's earned it. She's a veteran, been on many jobs, performing flawlessly in pretty much any role you put in. But to be fair, with how violent the Underrail seconding as a triggerman is a good addition for any job here. Oh, true. I'm not debating that. I'm just saying, it's like, do you really need to like dance around it? She's the most dangerous person on the base. She is Briggs's scalpel. She will perform flawlessly in pretty much any role you put her. Earned it. You know about those rumors. You mean that she's Briggs' daughter? And they're grinding. Okay, you two are operating on very different wavelengths. His eyes almost pop out of their sockets. What? Yeah, no, nookie, rumpy pumpy. Sure, they kind of look alike and they have the grumpy attitude, but I imagine you sect troopers bucking up that cliff. But every laborer I talked to said, yeah, they grinding all right. Swear on my sister Lily. I mean, he asked to see us straight away after we came back from Core City. What's that telling you, Marky? He came back here for that tall and freezer kit. It's cold but sloppy. It's telling me that we're done with this discussion. Ah, what a drop, Joy. Okay, I did not need that part of the conversation. What do you know about Seeger? Ginger, the professor's computer guy, can't dig half the things he says. He can't understand half the things you're saying. Well, ain't that pipe working? To clarify, it's not the technical terms that confuse Tone, most of the time. It's the hexagonian slang the man uses. To tell you the truth, even though I visited the place regularly, I too can sometimes struggle with some of the new terms he's using. It changes fast. Hex this, hex that. It's a one-trick hopper, don't you think? You mean like pipe this, pipe that? Oh, damn it, Mark. You really gotta make this hardcore for me, don't you? Why Ginger? I don't think I've heard anyone else call him that. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind. He's kinda ginger. Why not dreadlocks? I don't know. They make him sound too hardcore for someone who's playing with computers all day. But at that, the kids dominate, and it making coffee. Oh, that stuff's hardcore. What do you know about the Doc? Doc Savage is chief security. Chief security medic. He's a veteran who's with Aegis Incorporated since the very foundation. Well, his job ain't talking that all too well. Can't make it without his smokes. Here, you're hardcore if you get to have a smoke once a month. This expedition's difficult on everyone, Tone, but Doc's the one treating the sick and dying. To my knowledge, Aegis has never done anything at this scale before with so many casualties. There's some other problems as well, but we don't need to go into. Wait a second. It's a woman, right? Every time somebody mentions other problems, it's a pipe-working woman. What snake messed him up, eh? He's married, and I said we're not discussing it. Ah, then it's all clear. She didn't want him coming here. Gotta be that. Calling it. That's what women are like, Marky. Some of the best mates hopped up on some of the most dangerous stuff because of girlfriends. Now, sometimes they're right. Sometimes they're dead wrong. But women, they always gotta meddle. As for the Doc, just add the sick and dying all around him. It's no wonder the man needs his smokes. Honestly, don't envy the son of a rat. Not one bit. Okay, well, thank you for that update on everybody. So we still need to talk to... So Doc doesn't want to talk to us anymore because he's still working. We talked to the professor. Yahota was up here in the lighthouse. I'm assuming she came back up after the raid. Hello? You willing to talk? Cold air surrounds the roof. Yahota stands still, gazing at the sea, her cloak flapping in the wind, which doesn't seem to bother her at all. Ah, she's aura farming. She glances at you, but somewhat incompletely, as though allocating anything more to the edge of her peripheral vision to identify you as redundant. It's you. What is it? I need some information. She nods, her eyes scanning the vast gloomy sea. What exactly can you even see from up here? You got eyes as well. Trust me, you've got better eyes than I do. She nods. I need some info on the surrounding location of what's been going on around here. She inhales and exhales slowly as her eyes are panning across the scenery. South, it's nothing but Jaws, as you locals call it, the glowing monolith on the cliff. West on the island, that's where the muties live. Not much activity there, generally. East and southeast, pirate territory. Lots of lights, lots of jets patrolling around. The whole eastern side of the Black Sea is basalt rock. There's that red vegetation there. North, that's savage lands. Lots of activity there since we moved in. There's a few spots that are, well, illuminated. That must be where their villages are. Northeast, plenty of vegetation. Some kind of fragging mist. Can't find out what it is. Can't see much there. She pauses. There's also a guy cruising around on a crane ferry. Old man, armed. Refused to cooperate. Could be a pirate. I've seen him sail into their port on numerous occasions. Hell, I've even seen him go north into savage territory. I've got to keep my eyes peeled. It appears as though you can see a lot from here, but everything's a lot closer than you think. Gotta stay alert. Update from Bethesda. Players said Fallout remains one of its highest priorities. Confirmed that Fallout 5 is a long-term destination is currently in production. Or revealed that several other Fallout projects are also in active development. I also have their nuts in a... Yeah, I bet they do. That first half of that statement reads like Microsoft did not like that Fallout 5 was not closer than they wanted, and now they're putting us in a vice. Also announced Fallout 76 was being a major expansion. I just don't care about 76. Prequel story to Fallout 3. I just don't care. Online RPG continues to attract millions of players. Received nearly 70 free updates. I know it has, and a lot of it is still microtransaction hell in that game, and quite frankly, I've tried playing 76 and I don't like its mechanics as opposed to Fallout 4. The gameplay loop is not as satisfying, and that's saying something because the only thing Fallout 4 has going for it is the gameplay loop. Also, quite frankly, the fact that you have to pay a monthly fee to play the game in a single player version fucking pisses me off. I would gladly pay a decent sum to maybe give 76 the full, like, attempt if it was balanced around single player. But in order to even have a single player server, you have to pay a monthly cost. Fuck that. Company just confirms working on remasters for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, although no releases were announced. Yeah, they've been teasing that for like half a decade at this point. What can you tell me about the enemy activity? Pirates or savages? Let's start with the savages. Lots of activity. They're probably preparing another attack. And the pirates? Lots of patrols. They're probably up to something. What's that ferryman you mentioned? He's docked at the pirate base. Okay. Tell me the surrounding areas. Oh, you already told me that. It's the same one. You don't seem very pleased with me being around. Company is distraction. I don't like distractions. But you fought well, so you're worth something. I'll tolerate you. It's a lot colder up here, I notice. Where's all the warm air rising from below? She nods. There's a cold air current coming down from the crevice above us. She points to a crevice in the cavern ceiling north of you. You can see some bats approaching it from the side and being carried off course some 10 meters. It's hitting us. It's hitting just this fragging lighthouse. Okay. Do you not have any surveillance or detection equipment you can use? NV, thermal cameras, auto turrets, perimeter omni sensors, automatic detection systems. We brought everything. Why not install some of that up here? She scans the sea from the east to west. Hell's Gut's too busy a place. The automatics get confused. False alarms can't be entrusted entirely. Cameras, they require human eyes behind them anyways. And mine are the keenest around. All the optical equipment I'll ever need is this scope. She looks at it, then through it as she carries on with her duty. How good of a shot are you? Outstanding. Todd has always been a rube of a game designer. Todd's main skill in the early Bethesda days was gathering together sort of the disparate elements of Bethesda and kind of just funneling them in the right direction and being the ultimate hype man. And that worked great through Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout, kind of not really New Vegas because that was mainly Obsidian, but he did hype it a bit. And then into Fallout 4. But after that, it hasn't worked. Starfield has over 17 million players and 1 billion player hours. Trying to look out. This article reeks of empty reassurance. Yeah, like, go ahead and compare those numbers to Fallout 4 and Skyrim for me real fast. He bungled Redguard pretty hard. Redguard was an older title, though, back in the day, if I remember. Redguard also, I don't remember there being much good about Redguard regardless of anything. Damn, you got dumb questions. Fragging dumb. Hey, I'm just learning to learn here. Tell me about yourself. She gives you a freezing glance before returning to her duty. Silence ensues. All right, fair enough. What do you know about the monolith? Can't tell you much. Never seen anything like it. It's strange, glowing, angular. There's a human-faced statue beside it. First I thought it was a pirate, but it never moved. It's got something in its hands. I can't tell what it is because of the glow. That's all I got for you. The nearly tanked Bethesda was Todd's first time leading the dev team. Fair, fair. What's your relationship with Briggs? She gives you a cold stare. What's there to ask? There's some speculation you're his daughter. Both have that silent type persona to you, might even look alike. Her frigid stare persists, and then she moves away. Damn, you got dumb questions. Fragging dumb. All right. I'll leave you to it. Is there nothing else? Yeah, there's nothing else. All right. Come on. Click on the ladder. There we go. Okay, so that's the doc. Our chief sniper. I should probably check in with Seeger again, see if he has anything. What did he have? Right, increase global mechanical threshold by 15%. Yeah, again, if that's just threshold, that's not enough. I'd be better off buying the canned meat. Yeah, reduces all mechanical damage by 5%. That would get me to 87% mechanical resistance. Problem is, Todd is a massive perfectionist with a huge ego. As stated, one of the big problems with the development of Starfield was that nothing was allowed unless it was read by Todd, meaning that it was painfully... Yeah, Starfield was his magnum opus. It was going to be, you know, the first new IP that Bethesda has done in years, and it was going to be his baby and everything. And yeah, we all see how well that went. Essentially in hostage, he couldn't bear anyone else having input on his IP. Yeah, I can 110% believe that. Researcher, power converter. What's a pipe worker? If you have to ask, you don't want to know. Rid of fusion cells, Aegis troop. What did he want me to do? Oh, see Chief Briggs about you. Okay, so we're just checking in on everybody else first. Yeah, this is the beach. I see we've already cleared out the bodies. That's good. So the only other person I wanted to talk to was Seeger, because I think he's the only other named character. The statue, the distance. Also, if you could give me some of that coffee. Yeah, Seeger. You're using some strange words I'm not familiar with. The one starting with X. Oh, like extreme and ixt. It's complicated. It's Hexagonian X slang. Sorry, I totally forgot you're a Southern and don't know about that stuff. Don't take it the wrong way, man. It's just that people prefer the arena. Okay, since that's what you have here. I mean, not because one is worse than the other. It's just it's not a really good comparison. Because, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking. Forget I said. It's all right, man. No need to stress over it. Just asking. I'm not stressed at all. Takes a sip from his tea flask and shakes his head sideways, vacantly staring forward. Not at all. So what is it you do around here? I'm the person who gets called when a cooler someone's desktop is louder than ass, when a mobile ain't working right due to a fat finger syndrome and inappropriate usage in general, or when I lost all my data because the power died, when in fact his data file he just doesn't know where he's been saving it. When I was actually brought here is to do data recovery, decryption, and analysis. Excel. But some people don't realize that and bug me about every single triviality they encounter. So if your mobile's acting funny, leave me out of it, Zill. That coffee you're drinking. Never seen coffee before? I have. He pauses, watching you while a pillar of smoke from the hot coffee pirouettes between you and him. With commiseration in his eyes, he softly proceeds. You don't have any coffee beans here. Coffee beans? Oh wow, I'm sorry. I knew things were bad in the South here, but this bad? Zit. It. But you have, like, hydroponics, right? You're capable of growing plants. Why no real coffee? I don't get it. I mean, my home station has hydroponics, but I haven't seen many elsewhere. He shakes his head. Damn, no man should live without good eggs and coffee. I got some more here. You want one? I would very much like some coffee. Okay. He goes to his coffee maker, presses a button. As the coffee is poured from the tea flask into the tea flask, the air slowly becomes wonderfully saturated with its smell. After a few moments, you have in your hand a tea flask full of smoking coffee. Gaze at it in awe. How long does that tea flask retain the heat? He nods a few times. Long time. Just enjoy your coffee, man. Excel. All right. Tell me about Hexagon. Professor already told me a bit. I'd like to hear more. You know, man, maybe some other time. Bit of a broad topic. I got work to do. Some other time. He sips it. They've also already abandoned the Oblivion remake. New and old bugs just like... I am not surprised at all. Tenwin, come on. That was a cash grab. I think it's still an okay remake. I still think it's a decent remake, and it's nice that people have gotten back into Oblivion on top of Skyrim. But it's a cash grab. It just is. What can you tell me about the RFID? I think we already read this. Yeah. So when did the authorization come to the picture? Log mentions just that. Seems NFT didn't really have much need for authorization checks. Okay, but they implemented the system to make it more difficult to Biocore to get into their facilities. So they never made it into the keep. It worked. You said a microchip checks the house health status. What if they made it so a microchip won't work without a living host? Huh. You know, that makes sense. That way you can't just chop off somebody's hand and use it to pass authorization. Besides, if the microchips are being powered by the host body, they might not even work at all. Huh. They could be powered by other means. But what if they self-destruct? If they've been left unpowered for a while as a precaution? Exit. Well, we'll figure that out once we get one of those microchips on hand. If nothing else, maybe it'll help us learn how to trick the system. In any case, we're gonna need it, okay? Alright. You don't appear to want to tell me anything else. You did give me coffee, though. When consumed, increases movement points by 5, reduces the cost of all psi abilities by 10, but does reduce psi regeneration, so. Good for alpha striking, to save on overall psi cost, not good for prolonged fights. Hello, Chief. Salute. Are you finished with Professor Oldfield's tasks? He explained to me our mission and introduced me to my first assignment before sending me here. Good. Collected your gear from Marcus. Yes. Very good. Your assignment is to find a working microchip, so pass the authentication and authorization scan in order to enter the keep and other facilities. If the data that Sega has recovered is correct, we have little reason to doubt it is. Notice that there is no one else present with us. That's because you will be going on this mission alone. May I ask why, sir? I'll give you the reason in just a moment. West Storage Depot is where we're likely to find one of these microchips, since it's the only facility that's currently accessible. However, during our original recon of the area, we noticed several locations where engagements between NFT and Biocore forces have taken place. There could be bodies with functional microchips. But we'll need to do more thorough search of the area. These locations are close to native territory, so I'll dispatch one heavily armed recovery team to investigate these locations as soon as I'm done with you. Meanwhile, West Storage Depot is located not too far from here. While not free of danger, it's less likely to turn into a war zone. Therefore, we have several locations covered to increase our chance of finding the microchips. If we're able to do that quickly, and before the natives are able to reconsolidate their forces to attack, we'll be able to withdraw our teams back to the camp in time for defense. Understood. Can you tell me about the West Storage Depot? It's currently home to a community of muties. We haven't tried making any contact with them so far. You'll be our first representative. Our jet ski patrols have approached the island a few times, and while the muties did not respond with hostility, doesn't mean they won't to your presence, especially not after this attack. We don't know anything of their relations with the natives, but all of our observations so far have shown the area to be free of them. To summarize, you are to sail west to Sector B7, enter the NFT facility, and attempt to obtain a functional RFID microchip. If the muties are cooperative, extract any information you can from them. How you choose to accomplish this assignment is up to you. This concludes your briefing. Sec Trooper Jenkins is back from patrol and is waiting for you at the docks to give you the key to your jet ski. You'll need it to reach the item. I don't know how to ride a jet ski, so the ones we use are very simple. Jenkins will tell you all you need to know. That's all. Would you mind answering a few questions? Only if it's, what's the camp's security status? We currently have 35 sec troopers defending the camp. Firearm and ammunition supplies are good. High-tech equipment supplies, good. Medical supplies, very good. Our jet ski numbers are good. That is all. The fact that he gave me specific number tells me that I have a distinct feeling that if people start dying, that is going to change. What can you tell me about the pirates, sir? They're a high-level threat, especially now after the natives have started attacking. They're mostly concentrated in the southern bay and along the eastern coast, and have regular jet ski patrols along their perimeter within the bay. As far as we've seen, they mostly employ light to heavy firearms with low-tech projectile weapons, but their fortifications have several large-caliber machine guns, especially at the main base. Did they oppose the arrival? Of course. There's already been a number of incidents since we first arrived, mostly between our and their jet patrols. They were aggressive, but became prepared and managed to repel their incursions. We didn't come here to wage a war. It wasn't our original plan to have a permanent camp on the site, as we're in the open and could be observed and attacked from all sides. Not to mention, we exacerbate the tensions with the pirates due to our proximity. We instead plan to move further north, unaware of the native presence. Who are the natives anyway? I'm afraid I can offer you little information outside of what you've already seen yourself, soldier. They control the entirety of the northern half of the Black Sea. They employ primitive weapons and technology, but they have a vastly great numerical advantage. Familiarity with the terrain and relentlessness has turned them into an obstacle we haven't been able to overcome. So no one outside the Black Sea knows anything about them. Nothing that would prepare us for what we've encountered. They were an unexpected threat, which, together with the pirates, wildlife, disease, and environmental conditions, forced us into this deadly. And yet, we are still unable to understand the exact relations between the natives and the pirates, though I find it doubtful they formed any kind of alliance based on observations. What can you tell me about the recovery teams? There's currently only one active recovery team, Team Alpha. It is essentially a fire team comprised of 5 of my best. I've yet to dispatch it, but just like you, their message is to search for a microchip implant. They're on channel 6 on your navcom if you need to speak to them. Okay, I don't think talking to him about Yehoda is a good idea. Yehoda, at least... Yehoda just seemed like she was just gonna flip me the bird and tell me to fuck off. Briggs has already shown that if I push him, he's willing to try and break my fucking legs. Considering when he grabbed my shoulder and clamped down so hard that my character felt it through metal armor. Doc, are you sure you don't want to tell me about what this environmental concern is? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Fine. Okay, so we need to head to the dock, get loaded up on that. They said they gave me a nav... Oh. Oh, it even tells you current grid square D6. Activate the device. Oh. This game loves to let you ask dumb questions. Tyria let you do that a lot too. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing to have in your RPG. I really do. Let the player ask dumb questions sometimes. So if I... Oh. Interesting. We look at the navcom device. Select channel. Manually select a... What was that message? Oh, spam bot. Okay, Seribot. Seribot and spam. Seribot dealing with spammers. For a second, it looked like a legit message, but then it got banned by Seribot, so I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, check stored coordinates. Black Sea Expedition Camp D5, D6, E5, E6. And the West Storage Depot is located at P7. Manually select a frequency. Okay, I can't do that. Select channel. Marcus, Chief Briggs, Yehoda, Oldfield. So, oh, I can talk to them whenever. Camp security. Wilson here, over. What's your status, over? Everything is in order. No hostiles in sight, over. Savant, out. And jet ski patrols. Sierra 5, speaking, over. Report, over. Recently encountered green serpents, scared them off. Nothing else to report, over. Okay. Sweet. That's actually really cool. And recovery team Alpha. RTA leader speaking. We're on the move, over. On out. All right. That is actually really cool. I like that. A Redinger 450 NCD, a rebranded Biocore Hermes 450 navigation communication device, offers a long-range two-way radio as well as a receiver capable of acquiring data from the Underrail positioning relay system, North Underrail only, or using advanced but less accurate integrated algorithms to determine the device's position in three-dimensional space. It supports various map formats and pre-programmable coordinate systems along many other features. Sweet. Sec Trooper Savan, named Sec Trooper Jenkins. Pleased to meet you. Chief sent me here to get the keys for one of the jet skis. Have you ridden one before? No. Don't worry. There's several types of jet skis. The one you're getting is a real simple one to operate. You put the key to the ignition, start it, hold the bars with both hands, press the levers behind them to accelerate. Most jet skis do not have brakes. I mean, it's kind of hard to design a brake for a jet ski. The only thing you'd be able to do is have like panels that open up on the underside and like extend out to slow the machine down as it's moving. You simply release the levers and the force of the water will stop it fast. Jet skis are simple to operate, but take some time to get used to riding. And don't make any sudden turns until you gain some experience, okay? Now, while technically you can use a variety of types of energy cells to charge a jet ski, it's best to use the high-capacity fusion cells. These have been specifically designed to be used with our vehicles and large machinery. What else? Yeah, if your jet ski runs out of power, don't worry. Your backup generator will kick in. We'll allow your jet ski to move, but it's going to be slow. Very, very slow. You're going to be using one of the 2 makeshift jet skis we acquired recently. Yours is the larger one. Don't let their appearance deceive you. They're mechanically in good condition. Damn, I thought I was going to get one of the good ones. They're far too valuable to be given to inexperienced personnel. Sorry. For now, you'll be using the one I showed you. Understand? Can I get the keys? Here you go. Oh, she hands you the... Okay, I didn't realize that was a woman. I mean, to be fair, she's wearing a helmet named Jenkins. If you need energy cells to recharge your jet ski, see Marcus. And remember, it's best to use high-capacity fusion cells. For maintenance, repairs, and technical inquiry, talk to Ladleman. That's all you need. I have to return to my patrol duties. Good luck. And take care of yourself. Good luck to you, too. Okay. There it is. Aegis Scrap Jet Key. This is the key to the Aegis Incorporated Scrap Jet. Okay, so there's the Junk Jet and the Scrap Jet. And I'm assuming vehicle repair kit. Oh. Gives you a whack with the butt of her gun. I don't think Jenkins cares. So a vehicle repair kit requires 150 metal scrap and 75 electronic scrap. Fuck. Okay, yeah, buying those is the better plan. In fact, I'm gonna head back to Ladleman and Marcus and pick up some additional batteries and repair kits then. Fuck that. Holy shit. I'll also take advantage of this footlocker we've got. Oh, right. I was going to... Let's drop off the Cortec respirator and take the Aegis respirator. Because it is just better as far as dealing with biological threats. We'll keep the motion tracking goggles. That's my movement speed striders. I'm actually going to leave those behind to save on some weight. I'll leave some of our grenades back. Leave about half of our shurikens back. I need to find another place to store any sellable items. Drop off some of our grenades. I'll keep an extra of each of these, though. How we doing? How we doing? Plenty of battery. In fact, if I am going to have a safe place to store these, I'll go ahead and store some of the batteries as well. I want to stay stocked up highly on our healing items, though, because I'm very concerned with that might. But that gets us down to 95 out of 230. That gives us plenty of room to carry some additional supplies with us. There we go. I was told to ask you if I had any questions about jet skis. Yeah, I've been in love with jets since I was a kid. Ride them, fix them, I know all about it. Is there a way for me to get a better jet ski? Yeah, Victus, I hear you. Crappy jet feels like betting your coins on a challenger using his actual name. Not that that ever happened to me. Nah. If you want something better, he leans closer so that Marcus could hear him. You could jet back out of the Black Sea, visit Ray's shop at the Core City Dock, eastern section, right where we were at, remember? Dominating selection of jets and parts. Ray's himself's a real hardcore guy. Real hardcore. In and out, no one will know. You ever worked for Ray? It seems kind of an obvious choice for you. Oh, that would be a dream come true, man. I mean, who wouldn't want to be working with the most dominating jets in the South Underrail? It's like working at a strip joint where the girls don't talk. Ah, but, he shrugs. Things never worked out yet. It's like when you're a kid and you had a crush on that cute chick, but some other guy got her or you got some other girl. The timing was just, never right. But she was always kind of in the back of your head, the good old days. All right. I need some help fighting on a jet ski. Wait. The Invictus himself is asking me for help with fighting? Me? He's speechless for a moment, his darting eyes reflecting his mental search for the right words. This is hardcore. Your fandom pleases the Invictus, but we haven't got all day. Yeah. So jets are wobbly. Fighting can be tough. I may not dominate, but I got plenty of experience zoning out freelooters and other kinds of sea zoners to humbly say that I'm pretty hardcore. Freelooters? Oh, random pirate wannabes who think they're hardcore just to got something vibrating under their crotch. So, can you give me a few tips? I can give you more than a few tips. I can teach you the basics of naval combat. And for you, totally free of charge. Excellent. Oh, yeah! To you and Marcus's surprise, he jumps onto the table, his head brushing against the tent's roof as he stands fully upright. Now, Invictus, rock that table back and forth. Think like a wave. Wave. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Rock the table. He shakes his head. Zone me out with a rusty pipe. I said wave, not wave. Make me feel like I'm on a jet. Go back and forth, back and forth. Why not do this on a real jet? My lesson, my teaching methods. You wave. Yeah, now pay attention. You step down from the table and Ladleman stops rocking. There you go, Invictus. Now you're ready for all that out on a real jet. Was I a good serpent? Got your leg. You're gonna die. Uncanny, Ladleman. Yeah. Okay. I need some parts for the jet ski. Do you happen to sell any? I can only sell you the vehicle repair kits. Everything else is strictly regulated, and the only paperwork I can stand is the pipe worker's paperwork. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you get the chance, go see Ray. He'll have everything you need. In and out. No one will know. All right. Let me see. Super soldier drug. I forgot he had those. Vehicle repair kits. They weigh 5 pounds a piece. Fuck. God damn. Dear Lord. Okay. 2 of them then, I suppose? Good God. I suppose it makes sense. They're also valuable as fuck. 207 coins for that. Here's hoping we don't need that much. God. Money sink. A goddamn money sink. And then I was told that Marcus had the batteries. Those are also expensive as shit. Holy crap. And they weigh 10? No, they weigh 1.5. Okay, that was the weight of the entirety of the thing, not them on their own. Okay. I got very concerned. Again, we'll take 2. That's gonna run me 140. Good lord. All right. Ooh, okay. I think we're good. Is there anything else I want to drop off? No, we should be good. Should be good. Okay, I'm willing to drop off some of my meds. Because we're loaded for bear right now. We'll leave a small stash behind here. Nope, keep 20 on that. I guess. So hold on. Increase action point by 20, dodge and evasion by 30, doesn't matter for this build. Strength by 2 for 3 turns. Temporarily removes any fatigue. After the expected fires, the consumer will be worn out, cooldown for 4 turns. Increase action points by 25, dodge and evasion by 40, strength by 4, temporarily removing any fatigue. Will be worn out and lose 3 health for each turn for 10 turns. So you lose 30 health on top of that. So I'm willing, since we have 11 of these, I'm gonna leave like... I'm gonna leave like 10 of the adrenaline back so that we save on a little bit of room. They also weigh more is the problem. Still, we'll do that. That gets us down to 102. Good. All right. Now, after nearly an hour, we can get moving. Wait, I can access both of these? Is there a difference? Scrap jet is the one that it says. Oh! Ah, you do not have a key to the ignition. Okay. So how does this... Battery's 150, durability of 200. Okay. I'm also gonna top off my shield fast. I'm assuming you do not want to fall off your ski. You're buying a better one, right? At some point, yes, but I do want to do some exploration. Okay, how fast does the battery wear out? Not too bad. From here to here only uses 1, so that's not the worst. Just finished leveling a troll rogue in WoW, so I have an alt ready for the troll raid transmog. Okay. Leveling rogue sucks balls. You're dependent on gear, meaning the second you hit level 80, you hit a wall of dying too fast enemies and have to spam CC. Yeah. That's one of the downsides of the new leveling system that they introduced a couple years back with the way they scale everything is when you hit like certain breakpoints from the old expansions, you just like have nothing to deal with the enemies because it's like, congratulations, you have hit this new level. All of your gear is completely out of date. The enemies have way higher stats and you are fucked. I'm assuming me having psychic abilities is going to make like dealing with shit a little bit easier. Oh, that's cool. I wonder, can if I go this way? Also, I need to be aware that I have not explored all this area. If I go this way. Oh, cool. Can I get off? Oh, I can. So if I just... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. They're actually giving you a decent amount of freedom with this, and I'm quite pleased by that. Yeah, I want to do a little bit of exploration first. Oh, it has its own... Wait. I shouldn't wait. Plus the vehicle car's total weight is the vehicle weight. I can store items in there. Oh my god. Oh, I can store items in it? Oh, fuck yes. Oh, that makes things so much better. Base speed of 220. Modified by engine power. Oh, you can customize them. Small unmarked vehicle battery in bad condition. Oh. Yeah, I might actually go get a new one then. Shit. Brings you up to the bare minimum suitable for the new expansion. Cheap, accessible, not good. Yeah, it would be, but they haven't done it in years, so don't hold your breath, Penguin. So he said he wanted us to go west. I kind of want to explore around here first. Lake poppies, plants. Do a quick sweep of this island. It's not much. Still. So what? I mean, I don't like that disembarking takes that long, but eh. Got the lake poppy. What are the seashells? Oh, clam meat. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Component. Oh, interesting. But yeah, there's nothing else here. There's nothing else here. Lake poppy and plants. Yep. We do need to be like, when we enter an area, we need to like do a full sweep of it in order to make sure that it's clear. Fireplace. Why is there a fireplace? That's weird, but I can't land on it. Like, it won't let me. Oh, wait. Okay, that scared the shit out of me. I was really concerned. Jesus Christ, guys, you scared the crap out of me. Fire is burnt out. I don't think fires are permanent, so I don't think lighting this would even do anything, but okay. Good to see you guys are hanging out here. Yeah, like, that battery's going down fast. Maybe I should go upgrade this thing back at Core City first. Okay, ad's running. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real fast, and we'll be right back. Don't know if you caught it, but 3 jet skis just drove past me. Oh, I'm assuming it's that patrol that we saw in the other area as well. I guess we can keep moving. We haven't really found it yet. So he said they had 35 people at the camp running security, not counting the civilians, which if the civilians aren't at least armed for their own protection, then Aegis is fucking stupid. So let's say probably about, if we've got 35 troops, probably about an equal number of civilians running logistics, research, things like that. They had a major patrol that's moving around. Let's assume that there's probably 1 active patrol and probably 1 back at the base. Same thing with his recovery team. There'd probably be 1, he said there was 1 out there made up of 5. So you're looking at, we'll round up and say maybe 50 trained soldiers and 35 untrained civilians, although untrained might be too harsh of a term considering everyone in the Underrail has to learn some level of basic, combat capability to survive. So just under 100 all told between support personnel and military. So we've got about a company of people out here, a company of military. And we are just completely fucking surrounded by God knows what. And I'm assuming if we fuck up, those numbers are gonna start going down. What's up, guys? Can I talk to you? When driving a jet ski, always keep a close eye out for sea serpents. Always make sure your communicator's operational. Pirates are keeping their distance. Good to know, guys. Good to know. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, so this is clear. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a hard save. And I will see about going back to Horse City real fast. This was the one that one lady talked about with the guy who climbed up it. Observe the cliff. The holes in the cliff wall look like they've been made from some kind of climbing tool. Perhaps an experienced climber could use them to reach the top without the need for additional equipment. Doesn't appear to be any way around this. Yeah. Oh, we don't just spawn back at Core City. We actually can explore, like, oh, that's cool. We can actually explore the underground waterways of the lower caves. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The real problem is that at this rate, I'm gonna burn through my battery really fucking fast with this. Hopefully there's like a more efficient battery. That would be nice. Because I don't like leaving any fog of war. So yeah, oh my god, did this just double the size of the lower caves? Because like there's water. Like I thought this whole area right here, because there's the junkyard docks and there's the SGS docks. This is all water right here. Can we get to that? Like, holy shit. Oh, there's nothing there. I do want to get to Core City and do some upgrades on this though. I mean, I don't think there's going to be much in these zones, but it's still cool. Like, fuck me, it's cool. Yeah, like, just getting back to Core City is using up, like, more than half my battery. Oh, God. To be fair, I'm also... How big is this area? Yeah, the problem is I don't like leaving, like, fog of war, so I wanna make sure all of it gets explored. What is that? Somebody's old outpost. Hold on. A skimmer. There's somebody over there. I can't get out to it, though. Take that. Oh, mine shrew. Take that. Thank you. Okay. Okay. This is an old destroyed, I mean, judging from the architecture, it's another old biocore facility. And an old data medium, which I have maxed out long ago. Yeah, I do wish that, like, if you're already maxed out on an oddity, if it would just give you, like, I don't know, some Stygian coins instead. Like, I think there should still be at least some reward for finding oddities beyond their max. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, whose skimmer is this? Requires a lockpicking of 60. I mean, I don't see nobody here. Lock disabled. Oh, I can just switch. It has, oh, it actually has supplies. It has steel fucking plates, really. A greater fusion cell, some canned meat, capsule, bonding agent. Is this just better than the one I had? The amount of energy the vehicle consumes when it moves the distance of 1 kilometer. Some engines are more efficient than others. So hold on. So, worse consumption, worse power. I'm gonna need to take those. Speed of 225. Stability of 55. Okay. Durability slightly lower. Energy is not quite full. Small, well-made engine. Consumption rate 100%. So I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna drop off the... I'm assuming this seems to just be a straight upgrade. I think this is literally a case of, oh, you have lockpicking? Congratulations, you get a better jet ski right from the get-go. Okay. Okay, looks good. We just need to... Honestly, it's got a 400 power. We can... Oh, no. How do I... Recharge object? Oh, shit. Oh! 500... Oh! I thought those were the 100 fusion cell. No, those are the 500. Oh. Okay. Sweet. And I guess I can just leave that there. Wait, can I strip it for parts? Like, if I... Oh my god, I can. I can literally just strip it for parts. And then, yeah, part size 1, power 225, consumption 100. Yeah, so it's just better. Sweet. Fuck yeah, let's go. We are still a ways from Core City is the problem. Okay, now I know. So that battery can overcharge this. Like, it has more than enough in it because it restores 500, and this thing maxes out at 400. Now, obviously, I'm gonna want something that's a bit better armored, because Lord knows I'm used to just being able to tank hits. Yeah, most of these water zones seem pretty empty, but I don't know. We already found a jet ski upgrade. Who knows what else we'll find? You are now a jet ski beach. I mean, it was obviously abandoned. Whoever parked it there was probably dead, if not long since dead. It feels weird that it's taking this long to get to Core City. Oh. Hi. I don't like that you're staring at me, good sir. I really don't. I really don't. Are you gonna make me attack you? Because I will. Oh! Oh, this is the backside of Omega. It's also sealed up. I am convinced that, like... I'm now partially convinced that Omega, like, sealed themselves inside, thinking that SGS was gonna come after them. And then SGS just never did, and everyone inside Omega either starved to death or killed themselves. Like, I'm honestly convinced of that at this point. Because I just don't see how otherwise SGS just abandoned the station. It doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, they used to have their own dock here. Yeah, Omega Pass. This pass separates the core ring from the dread pool. What? What are those names? Barrel, empty barrel, empty. Yeah. So yeah, they used to have their own dock, and in fact, it's a pretty well built up dock. It looks like they could have had some defensive weapons up there at one point. Which also means, that also probably means that at some point, SGS had a small navy that they sent after them on jet skis. Hi? Why am I in combat? Why am I in combat? Why is it taking so long for this combat to resolve? What the fuck is happening? Game? Did the game break? Am I missing something? What's going on? No, I have a turn. I am very confused. Is it gonna take that long every time? Because that's gonna be annoying. What is happening? Why am I in combat? What the hell? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Am I missing something here? What the fuck? It's taking like And I just cannot end combat at this time. Why? Oh, hi. Oh, a freelooter. Ooh, wow, my accuracy is much reduced. Let's go ahead and premeditate and drop that right over there. That did not kill you. That did. Oh. Somebody's taking pot shots at me. Or at somebody. I am... Did I just stumble upon, like, a random combat between a bunch of people? Because it feels like that. It feels like somebody just caused problems. I don't know what's going on. Hi! There you all are. Welcome, welcome. I just try to get you right there. There we go. And a black... Hey, black eels! We like you guys. You're friends. Don't worry, we'll give you a hand. Get fucked. Oh! Oh, you can target the person and kill them, or you can target the jet ski and blow it up underneath them. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this was one hell of a fight. Holy shit. You guys doing okay? We got the pirates by the clappers. These waters belong to the black eels. I see that. Okay, they don't want me touching that one. They don't want... Am I gonna get in trouble? Oh, hot damn. Ooh, and you get a lot of metal and electronic scrap from this. That's how you get more repair kits easily. Oh, some jet shocks. Okay, I'll take all that. Lockpick, some parts. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. This is gonna be a bit awkward. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to. I'm assuming what's his name will buy these parts from me if I strip out these engines and shit. Hold on. Can I sort? So if I take these and drop them into here. Nope, we are still massively overburdened. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Take all that first. You know, just when I had started to cure my looting addiction, the game gives me a new way to just do all this shit. So, part size 1, power 225, 270. Consumption ratio is slightly higher. But if can I not? And then those are, I mean, it is worth a lot, so well, hold on. Okay, so the regular batteries are not worth a lot, so we're just gonna, oh, no, wrong button. Okay, so pull the batteries out real fast. Yeah, wait, 392. It's not telling me what the amount is that I can carry. Let's go ahead and put those in there. Is that... Nope, that sped me up a little bit, but... I'd like to go sell those. Really not going to give me the option? So what is causing us to move slow? Because it doesn't say we're overloaded. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh, that engine's worth nothing. So take that. And these are parts of my trunk. Throw that in there. I wish I could, like, drain the energy out of one battery into another. Oh, wait. Oh, that is just... Okay, hold on. Take that. That's just a straight upgrade. Holy shit. So, Can I swap parts? No. Okay, but I do want to take that. Okay, we're moving fast enough. We're moving fast enough. Pretty wild how well psionic drive-bys work fairly. It helps not having to be corralled by accuracy problems. I did explore that whole area, right? We're gonna have to come back this way to get back to the Black Sea anyway, so I can check it out on the way back. Hello, Mr. Jet Skier. It's over here. Oh, dead end. Yeah, just get us back to... Oh. The Core Ring. The circular waterway near Core City is popularly called the Core Ring. Terry, I don't know who you are. I'm gonna have to come back to you guys. I'm currently trying to get to Core City to do upgrades on this piece of shit. So, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Working on it. I'm working on it. Leave no witnesses. If you trigger hostilities in this zone, kill everyone and make sure that nobody can report. Okay. We are getting closer. We are getting closer. We're almost there. I now think that I made a good choice by supporting the Black Eels and Junkyard. I don't have to worry too much about... Oh yeah, there's just people riding around. This almost feels like it wasn't supposed to be a DLC. Like, this explains a lot in regards to, like, treating the lower Underrail waterways as, like, the highway for this region. Because it really makes it feel like people can get about. Oh, and there's the Protector. Hello, guys. Good to see you. You've been there already? Stop by the rig. Great place to spend your time off. Okay. It's probably not a good sign that the water starts turning green the closer we get to Core City. I thought that was just an aesthetic choice to differentiate it on the map, but the water is legitimately turning green. Oh. Oh, wow, they've got a whole... Can I talk? Is that like somebody's fucking, like, private yacht? Can I even get to you? I don't think they're... Oh, wait. Oh, okay, they don't want me touching it. Fair enough. Fair enough. There we go. And can I land here? So he's got a freighter, a junk jet, a scooter, a skimmer, a scrap jet. Ooh, a dumpster with a bunch of broken parts. Oh, broken beyond repair. Interesting. Where's Ray? Ooh, laser, shark, plasma leviator, the Devastator. I'm sorry. That thing looks like a fucking floating tank. Okay, Ray, we need to have a talk, man. A substantial man with a substantial smile. He greets you as soon as you enter his domain, inviting you further with a wave of his hand. Hello there, friend. Come on in. We're open. What can I do for you? An oily wrench lays on his desk, only an old smeared rag separating one from the other. You notices it, he notices it, and an instant later it disappears into one of his pockets, wrapped in said rag. His smile, never gone. That should not be there. Gib and I were fixing one of those 208s for a client of ours, field repair. Just got back to the shop. Sorry about my appearance. You here for a jet? Parts? Repairs? Yeah, actually. I have a jet ski to sell? You open your mouth, but the voice that is heard is not yours. Sorry, name's Raymond Kerr, the owner. You were saying? Yeah, I'm, interested in purchasing a jet ski. My jet ski needs repairs. Well now, friend, he snaps a finger. By the way, what do I call you, son? What's your name? My name's not important now. Savant. Call me Savant. Got it, he smiles. Now, Savant, let's talk repairs. Unless you suffer a breakdown, by that I mean a malfunction which neither prevents you for your jet from operating or impedes you, so you can't drive it no more. There's no need for you to be taking your hard-earned coin for repairs. You can do it on your own. Instead, I can tell you one of our handy-dandy repair kits. They're cheap and simple. Cheap. That's it. That's by, like, Core City standards. If you threw it in there with some slack-jaw fishing, they pick it right up and start fixing stuff. They can be used to perform all kinds of repairs on pretty much any type of vehicle into the stalactites. Be it jet, quad, maybe even a powered frame like Protector or Juggernaut. I don't know. You just gotta follow the instructions and you're hardcore. In that case, I'll purchase a few repair kits. What do you actually have on hand? Yep, plenty of batteries. Plenty of batteries. Is he charging less for those? It feels like it is. That is a rocket. Okay, so there's gonna be some jet skis with weapons on. Good to know. The B-Arm 550, medium-sized battery made by Biocore Armor. Okay, small battery, medium-sized battery. Stability. To be fair, stability's not as important because I'm not using a weapon from the jet ski. I'm using my psionic abilities. Small vehicle battery of hexagon make, suspension. Power of 350, small run engines, scrappy engines, battery. Short. Okay, so he is willing to buy stuff that are parts. Yeah, 1 vehicle engine, 4 vehicle batteries, 2 jet ski suspension systems. Okay, hold on, Ray. I forgot I left my stuff in the jet ski. So if I just wanted to look at the stats. 150, how much does these repair? Where'd those repair kits go? Where the fuck they go? Wait, what? Oh, no, wait, they're right. They're in this. I'm forgetting that. Damn. 100 durability. So yeah, if I use this and, oh, do I need to be off of it? Ah, there we go. There we go. Now, is that size part 1? There we go. Size part 2, that gets me 800 energy. Now I'm really sad that I used a battery on that because fuck, this is all fully decked out. So what is engine power? Engine power determines how fast the vehicle will move under a certain weight. The number represents the maximum total weight, including vehicle parts, items in the trunk of the driver. The vehicle can take on and move at nominal speed. Having excess or deficient power will modify the vehicle's accordingly. Okay, that makes sense. So if I rip out the well-made engine, which has a 225 power, and shove in this, it does have a slightly higher consumption rate, but it's got better power, and its overall just design is better. So I want to take these parts over to Ray. Oh god, we're moving slowly again. Oh, at least his front door is open now. I'm probably going to need to store stuff that I want to sell here, like I did before. Need some spare parts. Okay, yeah, you're just yammering on about that. That's fine. So I can sell you the battery, and that is all your value right out of the gate. Holy shit. Okay, damn. Because that's 22,000, and he only carries 15,000 in value. So I'm thinking what we need to do then. Power 300. Okay, interesting. Power 300, 200, 270. Oh. Ooh, wait. That does cover a good chunk of the cost, actually. Hold on. That would get me much higher power and drop the consumption rate. Fuck yeah. So right now, I'd have to pay 1,000 coins to him. But we should be able to... He's willing to buy some jet ski suspension systems. That's good. We're selling him a vehicle part, which is good. And he does want an engine. There we go. That completely pays for it. Perfect. So if I then go back down here, access the parts. Yeah, part size 2, part size 1. Does that have an effect on things? Weight of 35. Weight of 50. So that's unfortunate. But the engine power is going to go up by a lot. There we go. Consumption 120. Wait, what? Consumption 100. Consumption ratio 110. Wait. What am I missing here? What am I missing? The consumption ratio is lower, but that doesn't make any sense. All right, well, that just means I'll need to have more batteries on hand, I guess. That's all I can do. Oh. Is that all you got, Ray? I expected a better selection from the only jet ski stop at South Underrail. I can't say whether I have something hardcore lined in the back. What I can say that if I did, it'd be for special customers only. If being one of your special customers means having more money than self-control, I might be that kind of person. I can't reveal what makes one a special customer, but you got it. Check this out. Okay, I see, and that's the battery we just found. So, oh, that's even better? But it's part... What does part size have to do with anything? I'm not seeing what that does. Exactly. Either way, we can sell this battery, and that's... Okay, so he has more money at least, but, I'm gonna need more of these then. Let's get, like, 10 of these. So we don't have to deal with this ever again. And then... like... 5 repair kits? No. 5. There we go. That gets me 156 coins, 10 greater fusion cells, 5 vehicle repair kits, and all I have to do is trade him an engine. Who are you? As you approach, you see this man is already having a conversation with himself. He's utterly inaudible words while holding his torn robes with both his hands. Out of nowhere, he starts pulling on his robes as if reenacting some scenario. From time to time, he'd swipe the air with his hands, as if he's trying to hit something invisible, only to proceed to grab his clothes, perhaps trying to defend himself from the same thing he's fighting. Whenever he swings his punches, he'd follow through with a savage-like roar, but with his shrill voice, it produces merely a very unpleasant, timid sound. You! He swipes at the air in front of you, missing you by a hair straw. You! The fist he threw at you is closed tight as if he's holding something. I got you now! Upon spreading his fingers slowly to reveal his palm, there's nothing inside. He catches his breath and then he looks at you. What do you want? Snap out of it, dude. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? My age. He looks at his scarred hands. Can't keep up with my prey. But failure is not an option. Again and again, I'll come back. It won't defeat me. None ever have. Keep up at what? The trophy. The lost one. The Jet Eater. Stomps the ground in rage. I'll have its head. I'll reclaim my trophy maker. My prey is set and it must be slain. None have ever eluded me this much. Clenches his fist and the carnage is left behind in its wake. And the carnage is left behind in its wake. He's addressing someone else. Yes, I'll find a special place for you. I don't even understand what you're talking about. All this hunting. I hear them. I find them. I learn about them. I stalk them. And then they become my trophies. My victories. My pride. He loosens up slightly. It started long ago. I was not I was not happy with regular beasts. No, I needed more. And I've never failed. The only thing stopping me was the vastness of space from one prey to another. But this one, the Jet Eater. He shakes his head. After that, he gives a grimace resembling a feral beast as he reveals his old teeth. A furious growl breaks the silence as he starts mimicking some kind of animal that lasts for quite a while. After which he calms himself down. No, it can't win. Won't let it happen again. It will share the fate of my other trophies. Okay, I'm gonna come back later because this sounds like a dangling plot thread, and I actually want to get back to what we were doing. Blue telephone booth appears. Greetings, you must be somebody. Pleasure meeting you. Call me the doctor. Nope. The doctor is fun. Don't get me wrong, but he has a habit of exacerbating any circumstance that he finds himself plopped into. And with the way the Underrail is, I don't want him within 1,000 light years of this place. No thank you. I will observe his shenanigans from a safe distance. Thank you very much. I'd like to take a look at some of the jet skis you have. Well, we got a lot of different jets, and the question is what you be needing. You're looking for something cheaper, something to get you from point A to point B. We got a variety of junk jets at our disposal, but if you want to, however you want to get from point A to point B mighty fast, maybe dominate some assets along the way, or return for all lots of loot, or just cruising in style, then you can take a look at something better. Show me the good stuff. That's what I like to hear. Oh God, well, this place is fucked 10 days from Sunday. In the long term, it will be better. In the short term, God help you. Well, here you are. I keep these inside because I don't want to risk some assless son of a rat nabbing them. As you can see, these are my mean machines. We got speeders, fighters, freighters. You know, you came at the right time. We really slashed the prices recently. Still, you know, some of these take back tens of thousands of Karon, so take your pick. All right. I wish that I could see their names. Okay, I gotta know. What is with the Devastator? The Devastator. Man, the name says it all. The Devastator. Manufactured by Biocore Armory back in the day. Devastators were designed to be tanks on the water, and they were designed to be used by the Underrail Protectorate, equipped with a single, state-of-the-art FC-2 fusion cannon. There is not a vessel in this world short of a proper battleship that can come up against this thing in rideable domination. But turns out making the cost of these things, primarily because the fusion cannon, was way too damn high for Biocore Armory to mass produce, especially once they figured out they rarely need anything better than the trusty old cruiser. Around 10 of these have ever been made, and a few have been purchased by some dominatingly wealthy gentlemen in North Underrail. Eventually, one of them ended up here. What more can I say? She's slow, even with 2 engines, but she's devastating. It has 2 batteries to last twice the time, and it's the most expensive jet I have on offer. What are some important things to know when choosing a jet ski? Well, that depends on what you want from your jet. Basically, you can break it down into the 4 major parts you gotta consider. The frame, that's the most important one. The engine, the battery, and the suspension. There's a bunch of stuff you can get for your jet, accessories and whatnot, but those 4 are the pipes and barrels. Tell me about the frames. Frame is the jet itself. You can exchange engines and batteries with limitations, of course, and tune your jet to your liking. Change the frame, and it ain't the same no more. You want a speeder? Get yourself a light, sexy frame. You want a fighter? You want it sturdy with guns and armor. You want to haul loot? Room for a big engine so you got a lot of power. Speaking of which, weight of the frame, very important. No matter how hardcore your engine is, thing's too heavy, you ain't gonna be doing any racing in it. Some frames can support certain components, but others can't. Can even support multiple engines and batteries. You gotta be thinking about that if you want to upgrade. Okay, tell me about the engine. The engine's what makes you move. Now, before I continue, I work with electrics only. I say that because there are some assholes out there that do build jets and vehicles in general that got internal combustion engines. Yeah, people use what people got laying around, eh? Anyway, when it comes to engine, things are fairly straightforward, especially nowadays when everything's gotten modular. By the way, some jets can support 2 engines, so you can connect the extra one, now you got 2. Easy peasy. The better the engine is, the more power you're gonna have, the faster it's gonna run. You do have some limitations on the size of the engine you can put in the jet, though. Mostly depends on the frame. Some engines use more juice. Other than that, though, it's just a matter of cashing it out and putting it in. And something even a zoner can do if he has the points. What about batteries? A jet ain't gonna run itself on love and care. It needs juice. The batteries will provide that juice. Pretty much all the jet batteries got the same voltage, they're interchangeable. Therefore, the difference between them lies in their size and their capacity. Higher the capacity, longer you can drive it without needing to recharge. If you can't fit a battery in your frame, you better choose a smaller battery. That's it. That's all you gotta know about them. And what about the suspension? What keeps you stable and easier to control? And I don't really care about this because we're never gonna be upgrading that if I can avoid it. Unless there's like special suspensions that give other benefits. Yeah, what about the freighter? This jet is for those who got to tow a lot of heavy baggage and a lot of time on their hands. The Biocore Industries freighter is a sturdy and affordable jet with 2 engines, 2 batteries, and decent protection. It's heavy, it's slow, but even with the stock components, it'll never struggle no matter how much stuff you have stuffed into it. Even though it isn't designed for towing, it can tow other jets no problem. Hell, I used one of these many years ago to tow a small ferry. I bet you I can use it to tow one of them fat rat yachts. And you might find this surprising, but it's one of the most comfortable and stable jets around, even when it's going at top speed. Can't deny that. Chief Brace is gonna be like, soldier, what is this jet? Where's the one we issued you? Awkwardly tries to hide the fusion cannon. Not wrong. The only problem I have with the Devastator is that my character probably lacks the skills to effectively use the fusion cannon. Buy the Devastator. I don't even know if I have enough money for that, Lord Brown Bear. The Doctor is both hilarious and scary as hell at the same time, which is impressive considering he's, as far as anyone can see, just a normal dude, unless you know who he is. Oh, yes. I mean, that's the charm, though. That's the charm. Especially during the modern reboot, especially in the Tenet phase of things. Let's at least, okay, we'll look at the Devastator. 21,000 coins. Woo. Do I have enough mercantile for this to talk him down? Because apparently I could potentially drop it down to 14,000? That's actually one hell of a drop off. Oh, fuck. We captured the doctor. He was unarmed. We have won. You did what? Shit. I'm out of here. Yeah, no. There are two reactions to the doctor showing up, and one of them is the person who doesn't know, and the other person is the person who knows. I wonder if I can talk him down to that much. I'll give you 14 grand for it. Well, all right, congratulations. You bought yourself a jet. Yeah, like, I have to imagine his thought process was, who else is gonna come in here and buy a floating fucking tank? All right. So do I just, did he just give me the key? He just gave me the key. Okay. So we have a battery of 800, durability of 550. Oh, it does not have any additional parts inside of it right now. At all. Okay, we're gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna need to get some parts from him as well. Oh, I should not have sold those parts then. I should not have sold those parts then. Oh dear. So hold on, disembark. Time for me to go to work. Would you be a favor and shoot something with that, would you? I mean, maybe I can. I don't even know how. Shoot fusion cannon, dealing 150 to 275 energy and 150 to 275 electrical to everything in a 2-tile radius. Consumes 100 energy. I cannot even shoot like 2 squares in front of me without it dropping beneath 50%. Hold on, I need to see this. I need to see what this does. Okay, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do about the overall energy situation of this then. Parts. Okay, so if I wanted to say pull all these out, and then that gives me a second battery. We can throw some Oh, max size. It actually says it. Okay, okay. So if I, hold on. Then I need to see what this is blank. Max size 3. So the primary engine is max size 3. The secondary is max size 2. The primary engine's max size 3. The secondary engine's max size 2. And then the suspension is 3. Okay. So we can start with 2 heavy duty batteries. That also used up about 2/3 of my, or a little over half of my money. We then have, these are both, oh, it shows it on there. Now I see it. The little dots underneath the image tell you how many. So that gives us a weight of 184, but the engine power is 750, so it can carry plenty of shit. Hold on, Ray, I need to talk to you. We need to have a talk, good sir. Let's see. He does not appear to have a better engine this time. I don't think. No, that is a power 400. I'm gonna have to look into this. Oh damn. Otherwise, though, I think we're good. I need to drop off shit that we're not gonna be buying and selling, though. Oh hey, a battery. Oh hey, stuff. Okay, let me see here. We're selling. Oh, actually, hold on. Ammo is easily convertible into money, but we're gonna drop off those. We're gonna drop off the special of those. Drop off those. That. Sellable. Want to lug those around? I don't think I do. We'll keep those. Drop off the plates. It gets us down to 147. Though, oh, part of that is because of the fucking fusion batteries, right? Open the fatality index. Look at the doctor's cause of index starts to rapidly tick off in rapid succession. Oh, yeah. The one opening up, it gets more and more pale. Yeah, no, yeah. That is the doctor. That is the doctor. So this is the skimmer. I'd like to sell a jet to you. I ain't interested in buying no junk jets, the makeshift ones. I'm interested in quality jets. If that's what you got, you bring it inside and I'll take a look at it. There's a button by the jet lift so you can raise and lower the gate. Okay, so I need to... Oh, can this thing even move? Oh, vehicle is not in working condition. Shit. I wish I'd known that. Hold on. Oh, no. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I think it just needs an engine? Hold on. So if I take out this, like what I was doing, and then put this in, and then... Oh, nope, it needs... Okay, I guess it needs everything. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. So now... That in there. That in there. Get on. And come in here. Get off. Open it up. Just... No. I have to physically drag them. There we go. Oh god. Oh god, it slows me down so much. Nope. And then plug these back in. There we go. Okay. Where are you at, Ray? I'd like to sell one. I have nothing at the moment. What the fuck? He said to put it in the... What the shit? It's in his air. Do I have to close it now, or... I'm confused. What the fuck? That's aggravating. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. At least I know I can bring this stuff back to him. I guess, unless he has a better engine. What do we have right now? 400, 120, and a 350, 100. That is a 550, 120. That could go in the primary slot. But no, I mean, and also it's so much. Holy shit. And I don't have anything to offset the cost right now. No, let's just go with what we got. Even if we rarely use the plasma cannon, the defenses on this, oh yeah, 50% cover, straight up 70 damage threshold for mechanical, 125 for heat, 400 for cold, 50% resistance to acid damage, which that sounds like would be very useful. Can we use a shield while... You cannot use a shield while on your boat. Good to know. So, vehicle weight, total weight, I see. And then engine power. So as long as we don't go above 750. So if I want to drop off all this, and this, and these, and this. Right? Yes. I can do that. I can drop off the flashbangs. I can drop off the crafting materials that we've picked up. And that still moves pretty good. Sweet. It's also funny to point out, hardcore 40k heads that don't know about the Doctor. The Imperial would have no chance in the Doctor Who universe by a mile. Oh, yes, but that's... That goes without fucking saying, Tenwin. And I say this as an Imperium fan. It goes without fucking saying. I still like the versions. I've seen a few like short fanfics where, because a lot of people are like, oh, how would the Doctor be in 40k? And one, he would hate it, but that's obvious. But two, I love the idea that the Inquisition does know about the Doctor and does know not to get it his way. That would be fucking funny as hell. Especially the, what is the minor inquisitorial order that deals with time manipulation? They would be terrified out the ass if he showed up. All right, let's finish exploring the areas we passed through on our way to Core City. Oh, hey, somebody just left the skimmer here. Lockpicking of 30. That can't stop me. What have we got? A battery that's fairly low, some supplies. I mean, okay, so the engines aren't worth jack shit for the most part, unless they're really, really good. But the batteries are worth quite a lot. We'll see about that. Plus, that's another one of these B-arm 800s. The doctor would loathe 40K? Yeah, no, he would. May as well while we're here. Gilliman is back. This is the doctor you mentioned. Yes, him. Does he want to talk? Not really. I'm more just telling you so you understand why we avoid the system that he's in at any given time. Oh no, he gives the Inquisition headaches. Gilliman is so disappointed. You know what? I don't even care that you can't give me the full price for this. Just give me what you can, man. I'll take the 700 coins. Note to self, save up on what we salvage from jet skis because holy shit are they valuable. All right, let's make our way back to the Black Sea. I was not expecting to spend the first half of this fucking stream not even getting anywhere. There's nothing over there. Oh yeah, and the power is barely getting touched. Anything over here? Negative. I think Gilliman would be more frustrated than me with the Inquisition trying to explain exactly why they can't really do anything about him. Would probably been very frustrating. I mean, yes, but that's more just Gilliman's inner control freak being like, why can't we talk to him? Why haven't you talked to him? Please explain. What do you mean he has a body count in the billions? What do you mean billions of planets, not billions of people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Oh, hey, Red Dream Mushroom. Just gonna quick save here just in case. In fact, I'm not even gonna take chances. Okay, good. There's nothing over here. I just assumed that there would be something. Have you tried assassinating him? No, and no, you don't want to try. Oh, protectorate sniper. Shock troops. Interesting. Hi guys. Is it okay if I land here, or are you gonna throw a hissy fit? Hello. I miss my wife. Dude is, oh man, dude is having a time. All right, so yeah, gasoline dead. This is just a protectorate outpost. They're, oh, protecting the access to the docks. Of course they are. Keeping an eye on things. This is so cool. It opens up so much more exploration down here too. Like, I can't wait to just dive into everything that's back here, but I just gotta get back to the, I gotta get back to the Black Sea. I wanna explore. Still don't know what this is. A drum. Oh, it's a bar, isn't it? Is that a sign? No. Alright, well, we'll check that out. Bar? Question mark? Alright, so that's clear, that's clear. We can head back to the Black Sea. We can head back to the Black Sea. Oh. That patrol is gone. Okay, so if a junk jet gets destroyed, it eventually sinks, and you lose whatever was on it. But if you kill the driver... Aha! Interesting. Well, I'll definitely take the coins and the medical supplies. I'll leave the rest. coins, flares. Yeah, leave the rest. We don't have time or anything for this. We'll just leave it there. And nothing on you. So I just want to see. If I go in here, plasma cannon shot. Please don't blow yourself up. Oh, that didn't damage it. That's stupid, but okay. Interesting. So you can only deal damage to the jet skis when someone is on them. Weird, but all right. Cleared that out. I believe we explored the rest of this, so we should be good to just book it back to the Black Sea. Now that I'm not having to explore, we're not going to be using nearly as much battery. Oh, this is cool. I like this. It's amazing how it's such a simplistic version of, like, did I leave anything on you? I don't remember if I did. Nope. Okay. It's such a simplistic, like, version of a vehicle system for an RPG, but it seems to work really well with Underrail, which is surprising because I cannot for the life of me remember the last time a CRPG had vehicle mechanics, especially not one that worked. Let's get out of here. Back to the Black Sea, gentlemen. If I don't encounter at least one pirate that acts like Jack Sparrow, I'm going to be very disappointed. Alright. What have we got here? Ooh, somebody crashed. Okay. Gas shell. What the fuck is a gas shell? Crates or gas shells. Did they bomb this place? Oh, right, of course. The biocoordinate bombed this place. I should remember that. I really hope there's no crawlers here. I'd love it if this entire expansion just had no crawlers in it. That would make my life just so much better. Lockpicking of 60. Get fucked. Open it up. Hey, plasma grenades. Always nice to see. I wish you could disassemble the EMP grenades, because I'd recycle them into... There we go, our very first expedition oddity. A canister of weaponized mutagen that failed to trigger and is now expired. Of course Biocore used mutagen against NFT. Of course they did. I'm starting to really hate the fact that that's a recurring theme with them. I really am. So does it actually tell us? It does not tell us where we leave our jet ski. I don't like that. That is a very satisfying sound. I don't know why. That just tickles my ears in like the perfect way. That was, I don't know why I did that. That was strange. More gamer-subs, yes. Hey, ammunition, always nice. Dead security marine, empty, of course. Honey stalks. What the fuck is a honey stalk? Honey spores. Do not ingest. Game, why did they call it honey spores if you're not supposed to eat it? Is that it? Just a little tidal cove here? Yeah, honey stalks located here. There doesn't appear to be anything else. Okay. Strange, but all right. I'm not gonna complain. We begin our exploration. I mean, this looks like another one of the NFT defensive positions with all these cannon-looking things on them. So where exactly... Oh. Devastator key. Yes. Check stored coordinates. Yes. Back. Select channel. a frequency. Okay. Thought there was a way to check my location. Or was that just... Ah, there we go. Current grid square B5. Okay. What was that? Ah! The fuck are you? Leper serpent. Oh, I hate that. I despise that. Oh my god, I have so much movement in this thing. Zoom. Alright, premeditation. Psionic Mania. Drop the hammer right on top, please. And we missed. But we hit him anyways. Get fucked. Okay, yeah, so my build is gonna have some issues simply because of... Well, fuck you, game. 0 damage. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and hit him with the cryokinesis. And that's all of my stuff. I'm gonna move back there. Okay, so these things have a lot of movement. Oh, I got poisoned. Characters affected by leper poison, suffering 8 bio damage every target, receiving 10% more mechanical damage from all sources. Ooh, if you were doing a crossbow build, I have a feeling that would be amazing. There's my critical hit. So what do we get from these guys? A white leprous tongue. You probably shouldn't be anywhere near this, but what the heck? And a leper serpent poison gland. Okay. And a healthy animal heart. All right, yeah, we just need to, anytime we loot shit while we're out and about, I just need to be dumping it into the cargo hold for our ship. Yep, drop all that off. Drop all that off. There we go. Total weight of 345, which means engine power is still more than enough. Okay, so that's gonna be our... God damn it. I didn't even notice that one. All right, give me premeditation, and let's just zap him with cryo. There we go. Okay, another oddity. Good, good. So that's gonna be our wilder. Still less annoying than crawlers, so I'll take it. So this is an island here, but we just can't get to most of it. And there's the ad. Oh, well, good timing. We arrived at our destination. I'm gonna go refill my water and use the restroom, and we'll be right back. The funny thing is, Tenwin, as well, is that at least if Gilliman met the Doctor would at least acknowledge that Gilliman is trying to make things better. He'd still probably see him as an absolute monster, but, you know, he'd at least acknowledge you have more humanity than most of your siblings. And most of the people who ran the Imperium for the last 10,000 years. I also would like to imagine that if he and Gilliman had a conversation, Gilliman would be like, I have to admit that I think one of the biggest differences is that I had an adopted mother growing up as well. And the doctor's just like, oh, that explains so much compared to your siblings. All right, well. Hello, hello. Is there anyone home? Anybody at all? That is an acid barrel. That is a medical cabinet. Yeah, the architectural choice is just so bafflingly strange compared to the rest of South Underrail. That is, why does that sound just scratch my brain ever so slightly in like a really nice way? Okay, what are we dealing with here? Oh. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Hacking of 80. That's fine. Image intensifier tube, shotgun frame, gasoline. That's fine. All right, hold on. Give me a moment. Let me throw my gas mask on. Oh, toxic waste. Who would have guessed? All right, put that back on. Can't even determine whose gas that was. It could have been NFT for all we know. Let's go ahead and pop that. Let's go ahead and pop a smoke break. Nice psionic inhalant back up. Thank you. All right. Okay. Honey stalks. Some. Oh, god damn it. I didn't bring a jackhammer or detonation charges. Fuck. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to make a run back to base for that, aren't I? That, or I'm gonna have to use a teleporter to go home for a bit. Hey, message in a bottle. An old cheesy love letter vomited out by the Black Sea. Study this item, gain 1 point of experience. Okay. Wart. So we've got, let me see here. Passage blocked west. There is a way through here, so I'm assuming this would like go around whatever's over here, but let's find out. Glitter shrew. What is that? Even after being harvested, they keep shining in the dark for a long time. Requires 70 biology. Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Siphoner. Are you stronger than your compatriots? You are not. You are not. This is bad for you. Goodbye. Greater Siphoner. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna premeditate and start blasting it with cryokinesis. Yeah, no, against single targets, I don't have a problem. Ooh, skull-shaped mark. A skull-shaped mark on the surface of the Siphoner's skin. Surely this is just accidental. 2 experience points. Greater Siphoner leather and some animal parts. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in the mood to loot animal parts. We have done that throughout this entire game. It has been nice to make shit. You tried to get the jump on me, asshat. Get fucked. You want to give me another oddity? Damn, you didn't. What's on the dead pirate? Morphine shot, a broadhead bolt. Shoot this bolt from a crossbow, dealing normal weapon damage. If the target is a living creature, the bleeding inflicts an additional 150% of damage over 3 turns. Bolt is weaker against armored targets, obviously. Serrated bolt also deals that. I will take that then. And you know what? Give me the flares. Why not? There's gonna be... Yeah! Called it! Alright, deal with the Greater Siphoner. I said deal with the Greater Siphoner. Okay, can we premeditate? Alright, not taking any chances. Psionic Mania. Thank you. And then we're just gonna back up a little bit. He's gonna come to us. He's gonna try to hit us. That's fine. And down. Yeah, no, when cryokinesis crits, it's perfect. Long range, capable of just utterly eviscerating things. There we go. That's another 2 points of experience. There's definitely. Can't get over there. Grab the lake poppy. Come on, I know there's gonna be. Ah, there we go. Aha. But I hit the combat button first. Get fucked, Siphoner. There we go. Unfortunately, I think we already maxed out their thing, so. Son of a bitch, I didn't get that one. Ow! Okay, they can actually punch through my armor. Quite a bit, actually. All right, back up slightly. Let's just go ahead and drop this right behind them. Down they go. All right. Go ahead and top us off. Some bandages. There we go. Nothing on you that I care about. Okay. So those rocks actually lead somewhere else. We're definitely going to want to get that at some point then. Let me guess. Yeah! Called it! Knew that was going to happen. All right, you. Come on. Okay, game. Fine. Guaranteed crit. Not taking any chances with this. There we go. Heart-shaped siphoner mark. That doesn't matter. Another dead pirate. Advanced patching kit. Frag grenade. Shotgun's not really worth it. I'll take the flares and the lighter. Leave the rest. There's a lot of siphoners here. Holy shit. If the mutants are living here, they are dealing with, or the muties, I suppose, not mutants. Mutants have lost their minds. Mutees can still be communicated with. Things are obvious. The vibe is solid. The RPG elements are quite good. The game so far does a good job in remembering choices and interactions. The gun variety is quite fun. I mean, you can say that, but everything I heard about Outer Worlds 2 was largely just that the gameplay loop wasn't very satisfying, and unfortunately, if you don't have that, and you don't seem to have a very good written dialogue, which I saw some complaints on that, you're gonna have a hard time. Lingula. What the fuck is a lingula? Alright, I think we've cleared this area out. Still don't know what that other passage goes to, but I suppose we'll have to bring a jackhammer back to find out. Oh. It's a little grotto. Ah! Oh, greater siphoner. Okay, how do we want to do this? I need to move, like, right here. Then we're going to premeditate Sonic Mania, drop it right behind them. So that way it hits them and not me. Goodbye. Then we're going to do that. And down he goes. All of them dead. Bandage ourselves up. I don't want the animal parts. I don't want the animal parts. And we're already maxed out on the oddities for them. Fine by me. Okay, so that did not help us at all, unfortunately. And we can't get to this other side yet because I don't know how to get there from the other side, and I don't have 7 agility to jump across. Unfortunately. It's really neat when you made your character, you can straight up choose to have a prosthesis. Start with a robot arm, leg, or both. Oh, cool. Always nice to have those kind of options in a game like that. Alright, so the rocks are cut off. We can't get there. Nothing down there. Alright, back to the Devastator then. We'll just have to bring something back to take a look at what's going on in there. How are we doing on energy? Alright, almost time to resupply that. Let's go ahead and drop off this. Go. Yeah, I should have brought the jackhammer. I could even store it on the boat, too. So let me see. Where's this? 18. So yes, it does change that. Black Sea, green wart, honey stalks, and a shit ton of ciphers. Shit ton of ciphers. If I ever need, like, siphoner leather or anything like that, or any kind of animal part. That place has a lot. Still no sign of where the mutants might be holding up. Ooh, rotten clam meat. What would I use that for? What? Oh, okay. Hermit crab. In a box. They're using the fucking boxes. Okay, it's kind of adorable, and I also kind of hate it at the same time. Premeditation. Let's try to just crit him and kill him. Nope, all right. Psionic mania, cryokinesis. Goodbye. When in doubt, guaranteed crit out. It was both simultaneously adorable and horrifying. Egg extracted from one of the dead mutant crustaceans. It will never hatch. Okay. Interesting. Honey stalks. Why don't... Wait. Is it the discolored boxes? Hold on. No. I thought because the box was discolored that indicated it was one of the hermit crabs, because the others aren't, but I guess not. Okay. Drop off the rest of these. Go. Yeah, actually, select channel. Yehoda. Any enemy activity. Savages. Lots of activity. They're probably preparing for another attack. Okay. Okay, but that's the same as it was the last time I talked to them, so they're not attacking yet. Okay. No, I'm gonna keep tracing the outside of the zone. I want to see, like, there's got to be places to land around here, right? Okay. Okay, some caverns. Peek into the cave. Perception of 8. That's not happening. Oh, hi! What the fuck is his name? Sonderbaren Skader. Okay. I'm just gonna drop this behind you. That did not kill you. That is unfortunate. That did. I'm just gonna dip out of the cave real fast in case anybody came in here wanting to do shit to me. Up. Okay, what did we just... Solmebaden Scared Sword. A long, heavy sword made of large bone lined with sharp, curved teeth. Good choice. The Butt Stabber Cave. More like the Butt Slasher Cave from the looks of it. Okay. I'll take the medical supplies he has, but there's no point in taking the sword. Bioluminous Marsh Honey. Increase perception by 2 and regenerate 2 health per turn for 10 turns. Also causes the consumer to glow. A glowing pink clay-like nugget drenched in a honey-like substance looks weirdly delicious. They are fairly heavy though, but I'll take any kind of drugs that these guys are willing to make. Is that it? That's it? I was kind of expecting more. Oh well, one less native that we have to deal with, I suppose. Like, it's good that human enemies don't respawn, because it does mean that if we kill enough of them, they won't be able to keep attacking us. Okay. He said there was a mutant camp around, but I'm not seeing it. He said it was to the west, didn't he? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Oh, this looks ominous. Does every one of their attacks do that? Because I don't like it. Motherfucker. Ah! He's not doing that much damage. Okay, game, could you... I did not tell you to swing on him, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, there. He's dead. What is Lingula? Biology 95. Rare tall fungus that grows out of certain seashells. That would indicate that it's some kind of fungal infection of whatever creature used to live in the seashells, right? Like the fungus devoured them from the inside or some shit. That's it? Where the fuck did he tell me this mutant camp was? Trying to learn about and activate the island's latent security systems or recovering any useful equipment. Yeah, well, I haven't found anything of that nature, unfortunately. He said it was to the west, didn't he? There's pretty much nothing to the west. West Storage Depot, B7. Where am I? B9. So... further north. Hey. Oh, that's one of the locals' boats. That's not good. I'm seeing some stuff there. Oh. Fuck. Oh, of course they have psionics. I should have known. All right, they're taking pot shots at me from out here. That's unneighborly of you. Okay. Kriegsfar. Aspita. Spatier? How do you pronounce that AE letter? Spatter? Spaper? Eh. Alright, well, cryokinetic orb right there. Goodbye. Friste. Oh, there's multiples of you. Of course there is. Let's do that and drop the hammer on them. Good hit. You are going to burn to death. Good. And you're dead. Iga Mermos. Nope, it's down now. Is that just the music track, or is that getting louder? Take the bolts. Take the healing salve. Take the bolts of the healing salve. Just leave the weaponry. Spirit potion. Somberbaran staff spear. Intimidation increased by 10. Maximum psi points increased by 10. Psi regeneration increased by 1. Psionic critical chance increased by 3. Oh, I think we just found our sidearm. Spirit potion. Instantly restore 80 psi points and an additional 20 psi points each turn for 3 turns. Wow. Unfortunately, places an unwholesome burden on the mind. Reduces will by 3 and resolve by 75 for 10 turns. Ooh, okay, so that's not nearly as good as... Like, it's a really good psi-hypo, but it also just... Yeah, no, that's not as good. I'd rather keep the healing salve and stuff. Like, dexterity does not matter to me, but that stuff, that's not as good. And the value's low on it, too. Ainda. Oh, hey. Red-lipped batfish and a mini head. I don't really need fish right now. Bison milk. Where the fuck did you find a bison? Increases strength by 1. Critical damage of melee and unarmed attacks by 25. Consuming food will remove previous... Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna leave those there. Where the fuck did they find a bison? All right, well, pop it a smoke. And then our inventory, drop off anything that we picked up. I want to keep that, yeah, in my offhand, because if I have that equipped... Nope, not that. This. Yep, that gets us to a 39% crit rate. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So what area am I in? C9. Okay, so... Where the fuck is the mutant camp? Oh, what? Oh, hi, guys. There's more of you, I take it. Oh, there's a lot of you. That's not good. Puke. Some about an puke custom. I don't even know what that means. Alright, well, premeditation. Honestly, Psionic Mania. And then we're gonna drop it right there. You missed. Well, you got 2 of them at least. And he's down. There's more of them coming, isn't there? Nope, combat over. Works for me. Oyet pastas. Stop it. Okay, that must be their different types of psionics with their own names. So they have, like, an outpost, but they have a fairly large outpost. You, I think, are just a civilian, but, sorry. Goodbye. Just casually committing war crimes over here. Oh, there's definitely more to this place. Okay, that leads that way. Can I get off anywhere here, or do I have to, like, land somewhere and then come back? Good, the best kind of crimes. I mean, in this situation, yes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ow! Dick! Who did that? Who shot me? Oh. This could be a problem. That is the biggest issue. That looks like a straight-up ballista. And that's gonna need to get dealt with. There we go. The rest of you, though... Let's go ahead and premeditate and drop our orb right there. Good hit. Good hit. And then I'm gonna fire off a blast. Right. Can I not? I can't hit them from there. Damn it. Okay, right there? Nope, can't. Alright, enter. Luckily, with most of them having melee weapons, they can't really do much. Nice try. Oh, the poison got me. Oh yeah. Okay, more of those guys. Can we drop a fireball on their ass? That would be nice. Good hit. That got one of them. Damage the other. Let's blast you. Good hit. And you. Come on, crit. There we go. That takes down one of their last ranged units. Blink. Wait, Heartbreak. Characters afflicted with Heartbreak poison, suffering 12 damage a turn. If poison is not removed, will deal 90 additional damage upon expiration. Okay, hold on. That needs to get dealt with real fast. Good to have. Now, where did you go? You. Let's go ahead and zap you. There we go. All right. I think that's all of their combat personnel. Let's disembark. Anybody? Ooh, this turn is still taking a while. Hi, welcome. What do you have? 300 health? That's impressive, my dude. That's impressive. Not impressive enough. Ah, yep, here comes it up. Oh. Okay, broken rib, entangled. That's unfortunate. A Skadir. Is that his arm? Vitality surge. Okay. Oh yeah, even like the quote unquote civilians are making a run at me for being here. All right, premeditation, and let's drop the cryo orb there. Good hit. Fortunately, can I get back in the ship? Because that would be kind of funny. How much health does he have? 291. No. Sonic Mania and zap his ass. I said zap his ass. I can't zap his ass. That's fine. Critical hit. And then give me a high explosive grenade. I want this done. Goodbye. Unfortunately, I am stuck. You gonna come over here to me, man? Down he goes. Any more? Any more? Anybody else? Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. But apparently you're running away. That's fine by me. Let me heal up for a sec. Okay. Ran off and didn't say anything. Are you just... You're just gonna run. You're just gonna run and probably go get help, aren't you? There we go. Get blasted. Alright, who's left? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't from here? Oh, God, we gotta go all the way around. That's fine. Where'd you go? Wait. Oh, there they are. Oh, hi. Well, I guess we're just wiping out this entire village. Call me George Washington, the destroyer of villages. That was one of his titles, by the way. Given to him by the Iroquois, if I remember correctly. Or one of the members of the Iroquois, I should say. Giant hatchet fish. Some more of that stuff. Bison milk. The healing salve. Don't need that. And I'll take that and that. Leather sacks. Okay, so lots of fish. Lots of fish. Not surprising. 10. Some traps. Bison milk. Healing salve. Take that, that. Cooldown of 6 turns. That's not bad. I probably should be using that to supplement my bandages out of combat. It's not nearly as dangerous to me to use it out of combat. Wow, 4 healing salve. Hot damn. Yeah, no, there's no reason not to. Holy shit. Dropping off a lot. Take those. That. 5 healing salve. Dear God. Well, I'm stocked up on healing items now. Jesus Christ. Alright, there is more of the village this way. Oh, hi. Bye. Nope, that's another one taken care of. Some more fish. Yet more fish. More fish. And empty pots. More fish. And more fish. Giant creeper poison gland. I don't even know what a giant creeper is. Doesn't appear to be anything inside here. Cleared that out. Cleared that out. How am I doing on weight? 114? Good. God, they just have healing supplies out the ass. That's actually a good, that's a worrisome sign because it does mean that they, oh, Somnabaran's Spirit Staff. Intimidation increased by 15. Psionic critical damage increased by 40. Oh, but it doesn't increase my actual crit chance. It just increases the crit damage. Still, I have a way to guarantee crits, so... reduces health by 35. Neural Overload increases damage by 50%. Neural Overload also intimidates the target, reducing their offensive skills by 25. That could be really useful if I was a thought control build. But still, I'll take what I can get. You have another spear, which does not matter. Actually, that stupid spirit stuff is what I've been picking up. Go ahead and drop those off. Those are not worth the wait. So, I think that's it? Somabaran Village. There's a village of Black Sea natives here. I wonder if doing this, like, delayed their attack. Because, like, they can only have so many places to, like, operate from, right? Hey, snake fetish. Head of a snake mounted on what might be human bone. I'll take that, oddity. Thank you. Alright, I think we've looked at most everybody. Take the healing salve. Oh, leather sack. Oh! Psy crab carapace. And some leathers and stuff that I don't. Okay, okay. So hold on, I want to explore a little bit over this way. I don't know if this is the whole village or if there's more. There's definitely more. Ow! Okay, y'all are dicks. How many? How many more is the question, dear God? Okay, well, thank you for approaching me. I can now just vaporize your ass. Thank you. Oh, here comes more of them. Even more of them. Oh, somebody just went into stealth. Somebody just went into stealth. I heard that. Okay, coming here on foot was a bad idea. Ow! You're a problem, but I need to deal with these I need to deal with these sword guys first. There we go. Will that kill you? 33. No, that will not kill you. That won't kill you either. Okay, it will force them to run away, though, which will buy me some time. Let's try to kill this guy next. There we go. Guaranteed. Not guaranteed crit, but... Perfect! Could not ask for better. Yep, they're gonna run away. He's gonna run away. Bonk. Heartbreak poison. That, oh, okay, so it's 30 damage per stack. Oh, here come more of them. Oh, but they're all stuck because he's blocking them because he's running away. Oh, that's beautiful. Can I get a frag grenade on... nope, I have to move in order to do that. Good hit. Solid hit. And then I actually want to move this way because I need to draw them away. Because I don't have any AoE. I'd really like to kill you before you get close to me. But I don't have any more grenades is the problem. One turret in my cryokinetic orb is off cooldown. And that will fucking kill him. Oh, I should have thermodynamic destabilized that guy and then blew him up with the grenade, because that would have damaged all of them. Alright, also, turn on my shield just in case. I would let... Okay, we can't hit you. Why can we not hit them? They're literally standing in front of us. How can we not hit them? Okay, whatever. Hit that guy. Down he goes. And then back up. Somebody else just died. I don't even know who. Oh, hello. Okay, there's the big dude. He just healed himself. Oh, no! Incapacitated. You motherfucker! Okay, well, that guy hit me, which fucked up their plan. That's fine. Give me cryokinetic orb right there. Good hit. Perfect hit. Really? Why do I have... Well, that's about to deal a lot of damage to me. Oh, what? No, I don't have enough action points. What the fuck? All right, well, if that's the case, go ahead and pop an antidote. And pop a... And that'll be it. There we go. He's gonna come up on me and hit me with that sledgehammer. Oh, okay. Ow. Not too bad. It's nothing like fucking Baylor with his 600 damage hits. There we go. Cryo U. Cryo U. Sneak around the corner. Oh, hi. Well, aren't you just a little jackass? Dot vergas dur. No idea what you're saying, chuckle fuck. Take ice to the face. Oh, there's more of you. God. Broken ribs, entangled. Hello, everyone. I see you've all arrived. Precognition. Drop it right behind me. Goodbye. Okay, we're not done here, apparently. I have almost burned through all of my side. Jesus Christ. Anybody else, or can I... The fact that this shit lasts for like 20 turns is ridiculous. I don't... Oh, there we go. Y'all are just coming at me, aren't you? All right, well. Wow, you survived that. Oh, you bleed to death next turn. I don't care about you then. Oh, wait, he's gonna use a healing item, isn't he? I'm an idiot. I forgot, they all have healing items. Well, there we go. Woo! Oh! Oh, okay, stealth specialists. Didn't see that coming. Oh, aren't you just a pain in my ass? There we go. Ugh. Okay. Well, may as well use this. Yeah, restless spirits, dexterity perception reduced by 3. That's fine. I'm not in combat. And that saves me having to use my bloody, There's another stealth person, isn't there? Well, we're just gonna drop a fireball right there. You almost hit yourself, you fucking idiot. Let's try... Why do you have to... No, drop it, like, right there. How... Who saw me then? Okay. Who? We have literally slaughtered like 40 people. Hello. Bye. There we go. Okay, it was one random civilian running around screaming. They have a lot of shit here. Heartbreaker Serpent Plant. Okay, I'm gonna have to move some of this around because otherwise there's just no way to loot all this because they're all stacked on top of one another. So let's just gather up everything. Yes, including the sledgehammers. I will get them out of here. There we go. Okay, so they're not as stacked up. So let's go over here and we're just gonna drop off all the stone weapons. There we go. Ooh. Sommerbaron Skader Spear. Okay. Intimidation increased by 20. And it's just a... Okay, otherwise it's just a bone spear, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna gather up all of this and go put it over in that box. As needed. Yeah, just gather it all up. Gather it all. Gather it all. I said, I see the pot. I see the other pot. There we go. It's empty. Yeah, just take, oh my God. Who else? Oh, fuck. Okay, that hurt. Literally just got shot with a ballista. That actually hurt. You motherfucker. I was wondering if there was anyone left. We know. Yeah, just take it all. We're gonna consolidate it down in one location. Snake tooth necklace. 4 hollow snake teeth on a string. Considering how many of you fuckers I've killed, I would really appreciate it if some more of you would drop that. Just saying. Yeah, gather it all up. Gather it all up. Oh, you can actually go inside some of the tents. Yeah, okay. Now drop it all off. Drop it all off. Okay. We'll keep those. Drop off that and that. That. All of these. All of that. Yep, that too. There we go. 145. That's better. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, if I'm getting guaranteed crits, that's better because the 40% increased critical damage bonus is no joke. But otherwise, I don't really see the reason for it. 60? I have 12 pounds of this healing salve. Dear God. Okay, we're leaving, like, most of that behind. I just need a few to complement my healing items so I'm not using bandages after every fight. And then go ahead and recharge my shield. There we go. Okay. I need to go back to my boat at some point. At some point, please. Okay, grab those. Grab those. Honestly, leave the healing salve. We will only grab more healing salve if we are actually out, because there's so much of it. Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm just kind of casually wiping out your entire people. Because, you tried to kill us, and you refused to communicate. Oh, nothing of any value in there. Nope, don't need that. Oh, the adrenaline stuff, right. Actually, I have 4.5 pounds of it, but I also can't, like, that's a bit more valuable than the others, so I will take that with me. Okay, so there's some passages there. There's another one of you running away. Gonna have to hunt her down. Where'd she go? How big is this fucking area? I guess that explains how, I guess that explains why why there were so many of them. Okay. Problem solved. No, just leave it. We're just gonna be on the lookout for anything of any real value. That Lingula is a 95 bio item, though, so I think it will be worth something. No oddities. I'll take the blinding poison. Okay, so yeah, Sumbafaran village stretches across this whole area. We haven't even gone further in. And there's more of them in the cave, I should have known. I suppose I should not be surprised in the slightest. Oh, no, please, no. Really? You went last, so no one attacked me, so now I'm stuck for a turn. Fuck you. Clink, 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 clank, clunk, clink, clank, clunk, clink, clank. And now I'm stuck. Oh, great. There's multiples of you. Can I get my turn yet? Oh, no, not that. Not the mental subversion bullshit. That didn't kill all of you. How did that not? Okay, whatever. Also, I have, oh, great. I get like 0 AP because fuck me, I guess. Get fucked. And now I'm taking like 150 fucking damage because of the fucking doppelganger. Why? Because mental subversion lowers your resolve, which is the only way to resist the doppelganger. What causes you to fucking overload? The stupid fucking abilities that summon the doppelganger. I fucking hate those guys. If I hadn't gotten incapacitated on that first round, I would have had that. Fucking psionics. I use them and I can call bullshit on that. Some of them are. It baffles me. Who thought that was a good idea? It's like, resolve is the primary way that you resist thought manipulation. Okay, makes sense. By the way, a single feat that every thought control psionic in the game has can cut your resolve by over 50%. And it lasts for like 3 minutes. It's like, okay, having some way around resolve makes sense because you want to have something. But having something that just tanks their deep, like, again, Hold on. Where's my defense? Where's my defense? Resolve, 176. I have a 176 in resolve, and I have a fucking 13 in willpower. I'm going to have a 16 by the end of the game. It still feels like that's not enough to resist these fuckers. All right. We're entering combat and entering the room first. Fuck you. Hello, Mr. Oyas Potter fucker bullshit. I'm going to blow you up now. Right there? Yeah, I'm not taking any chances with this. You need to die. Oh, and then I can leave. Ah! Oh, wait, why am I still counted as being in combat? Are they gonna come out? Because if so, oh, well, that actually makes things a lot easier. Yes, please, all of you, bunch up right here by the entrance. Make my life easy. Oh, look, there's multiples of you. Remeditation, and then I'm going to, I said, pyrokinetic stream. There we go. There we go. And you burn to death. Goodbye. Ow. Ow! What the fuck? Okay, thanks for dealing like 300 damage in crits. No. You motherfucker! And he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. How are you dealing that much damage? And I died. Well, fuck you. Okay, now I'm angry. Now I want to kill all of you. You're being right pain in my ass, you know that? Give me the magnesium grenade. F5. Combat. Shield on. Enter. Oh, he doesn't spawn in where oh, that's not good. All right, well, cryokinetic orb there. Good hit. Then I want to fill this entire area with fire and leave. Come on. Just don't get stunned. Don't get stunned. That's all I need. Now we're gonna back up. They're gonna, okay, so now I know as well. The enemy cannot go through red transitions, but they can go through blue transitions. That's good to know. Hello. Yes, yes, crippled. Fucking bullshit. 2, 3. Not tell me that they have enough. No! You motherfucker. Why does he always go last? Which means that no one hits me before I can break out of the fucking incapacitated. And there it is, suffering 50% reduced resolve on top of a 15% reduced resolve, which makes all of his abilities hit harder by a lot. He's going to use Doppelganger, and I'm going to die because it deals like 200 lightning damage. And you can't even resist it with electrical damage. What do you mean he deals 122 damage through my armor? And I'm dead. No, no, we're not leaving. I'm killing these fuckers. I'm so fucking done with this. You are going to die. I will have it be so. Let me think here, let me think here. Magnesium grenade is still a good idea. Damages all of them as they come out. If I stand there, it'll buy me some time as well. Okay, okay, that's what we'll do then. That's what we'll do then. All right, set up here. Shield on, enter combat, enter the room. Oh, you're here, good, so I can kill one of you immediately. Sounds good to me. Oh, 2 of them. That was the stealth guy. Good. Then I'm gonna throw a magnesium grenade right there. That's gonna fill this whole room with fire. Oh, you sprinted. You're running. You're about to come through here. I come through here. I go over here, forcing you to come all the way out. Yep, you're gonna try to attack me. That's fine. You're not the problem. You are not the problem. How much health do you have? 206. I should be able to kill you. I was hoping for a crit, but okay, game. Also, why is my AP so low? Carved up, reduces action points by 10. Lasts for 3 turns. Fuck you. I'm popping, where's those drugs? There we go. Vitality surge. Yep, that completely counteracts it. Give me pyrokinesis right there. How did you not take damage? Premeditation. Zap him. Down he goes. And I have 21 action points left. Nothing that I can do with it. So honestly, I'm just gonna back up. Yep, he had to use that. He's coming this way. Super slam, 58 crit. Yeah, no, no. Mother of fuck! You didn't even have any of the fucking debuffs on me! I fucking hate you. I really fucking hate you. Please die. Get fucked, you fuck. Heal myself. And fucking back up and force him to move. Still taking a lot of damage. Not a big fan of that. That's fine though. Psionic Mania. Don't care that it's gonna hurt me. Fucking die. Oh, there's more of them. How are there more of them? Is it just the civilians? Because if so, I'm just gonna break line of sight and... There we go. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 fucking minutes of this shit. All right, where's the healing? There it is. There we go. Go ahead and pop it. Can I not pop another? Oh, it takes a couple of turns. And yes, it does use the same cooldown as all other healing items, which means that it's just not as good. It really isn't. But it's good out of combat. It's good out of combat. Nothing on you. I will take one of the healing salves because I didn't use one. Another snake fetish. That's good to see. Don't need any of the rest. Yep. Hello, civilians. You're about to have a very bad day. I'm coming to say hi, and not in a way that you want. Goodbye. Down they go. All right, problem solved. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. All right. Can't carry any of that. I'm just gonna have to come back for this shit at a later point, if and when I need it. Assuming, of course, that these enemies don't respawn. I have no idea. I'm assuming they're playing by the same rules as human enemies throughout the rest of the game, but I do not know that for a fact. Don't need any of those. That. I was really hoping for some more oddities given how large this place is, but apparently not. Oh, wait. Agreement. No, just leave it. None of it is of any value. I mean, there's a lot of crafting supplies that we can find here. A lot of them, but... Oh my god. I didn't realize this village was... I assumed there would be many small villages, not this thing. Holy shit. You know what? Hold on. Where's the radio? Select channel. Yehoda. Enemy activity on the savages. Less activity than before the first attack, but still plenty. Oh, so I'm having an impact. I'm having an impact is what you say. Suddenly the enemy realizes that I am amongst them. All right, let's find out what goes through here. Is it more enemies? It's more enemies. There are so many of you fuckers. Oh, you have a sword and a hammer? You know, I'm getting really sick and tired of the enemies having abilities that just completely shit-can my action points. Premeditation, drop it directly behind them. And they die. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'll come back to you guys later. Oh, cardiac, wow, literally that's what they call it. So when that poison wears off, you literally suffer a minor heart attack. Wait, heal myself with that. There is so much shit here. I haven't even begun to like explore the whole area. I don't even know. Like, how many of these zones are there? I'm falling back for now. I'm falling back for now. Village not cleared yet. All right. We're falling back for now. That was enough. Ooh, I need to just figure out what the hell's... I need to also drop off what we have picked up. Back at my boat. Where did I park my boat? Where did I park my boat? It was over here. Ah, there it is. There it is. Ooh, okay. There we go. All right. Drop off some shit. Drop off all of these. No. Keep the healing out. Well, keep like half. There. And drop off the rest. There we go. That gets us down to 99. We're still sitting pretty. Yep, we still got plenty of room. All right, so again, I need to double check. So we cleared this area out. There is a passageway this way. I think that's our best bet to find the mutants. But, oh, and there's the ad. I'll be right back. I'm over to the restroom. Also got some pepperoni with sriracha. Good stuff. I just make like a little Oreo, essentially. 2 slices of pepperoni, a little bit of sriracha in between. Tastes great. Can't believe I went my whole life without really eating sriracha, like ever, until recently. It's damn stuff. Okay. Ad's still running, but all we're doing is exploring right now. I'm hoping this leads us to the mutants. I would rather find the mutants than find hundreds of more natives, please. I don't think we can go that way. That's blocked off. I have no idea where we are or where we're going. Okay. Okay. This area, we can't get past there. That looks like something the natives left behind. Lots of lake poppies, though. Green warts, rubble. Okay, let's land. Don't know what these are used for. Hey! Forked rock. A rock shaped like a fork. Sharpened into the shape of a fork, I should say. Okay. Oh. Hi. Can we get these out of here? Critical failure! No! That's gonna hurt. And pop that antidote. Okay, hold on. We need to switch tactics here. Give me my detection lenses, and we're just gonna move very carefully. Get to this. You. I am glad that the game's pathing is good enough to... It just automatically moves you around traps if you see them. It's just very carefully. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anything else? No. Okay. This cave, though, is seemingly... I don't have a good feeling about this. The Black Sea Grotto, a secluded grotto. Give me a flare. Carefully. I not like the look of this place. More traps. Okay. Okay, no. Alright. You know what that means. Put the detection headpiece back on. This is why we bring flares. They are expendable. They are usable. Move. Yingwa. And he's not hostile. I'm assuming that sound... Either he's a local or he's someone who's, like, gone native one way or the other. Just trying not to step on your traps, my dude, that's all. Et about it. Ooh, okay, definitely mutant, too. The man swiftly grabs his spear and assumes a fighting stance. Show him open palms, try to act as non-threatening. Your peaceful actions do not seem to have the desired effect. He advances forward, skillfully maintaining his stance and keeping himself well behind the deadly tip of his spear, which is now, in turn, getting dangerously close to your body. Intelligent. Flotsomir. I guess we've picked up a few words from them, I suppose. The name roots him in place, but it does not disarm him. The spear tip still hovers before you, but instead makes him echo the name, uttering it with respect and pride. Forskarflotsom. Forskarflotsom. He echoes it again, louder and fiercer. Forskarflotsomir. Forskarflotsomir. Der hukneponen ot miltongleita. Shrug. He briefly inspects you, his eyes mostly focused on your upper body. Du nick verta nat separond ot firk, mit flotsomir dur forsaken folopne. You both stare at each other motionlessly as the atmosphere of the cave begins to cool down. You notice the pleasant smell of crab meat being cooked over a steady fire, the sight of it glimmering succulently as inviting as the host was so succulently is as inviting as the host wasn't during the first moments of this encounter. But even that seems to be changing. The man slowly approaches next to the fire, places his spear at his feet, and checks the meat. He's still quite cautious, but it seems at ease enough that you may attempt to approach him. Pat your chest, Sovan, then point your finger at him. He observes you with an expressionless countenance. Pat your chest. Sovan, me. You? He hesitates, but then places a hand on his chest and imitates your gesture. Yingwa. Ik Yingwar. Dur Sovan. He returns to his work, producing a few skewers made of bone from the leather sack next to him. He seems focused on his food preparation, but he indubitably is aware of everything you do. He removes the cooked meat from the fire and replaces it with fresh skewers. Approach him and stand by the fire. He shows no objective to you approaching him. Observe. Now that you don't have to worry about him driving a spear between your eyes, you can use the aforementioned time to observe him at leisure. For instance, only now do you notice that his left forearm and hand are larger and of less regular shape than his right. The fingers are thicker, somewhat crooked at the joints, making them less dexterous than when doing fine, precise work, such as putting meat on or turning skewers. And the scales on that arm form an almost reptilian gauntlet, almost, as if there are a few patches of exposed purple-red flesh. There are many other details as well. The tattoo on his chest, the same one that you keep seeing around the natives, the numerous bony piercings, the quality leather belt and backpack strap, the loincloth made of material that seems much finer and oddly more elegant than the simple furry greaves he's wearing. As you finish examining him, so does he finish examining you. Yingwa. He is silent. Okay. Pat your chest. Sovan, brave. Look brave as you can. Sovan, smart. Tap your head and hope he gets it. Sovan, adventurer. 2 fingers to imitate a person's legs. Sovan. Eterbaren dur Eterbaren. Ingvar Sormebaren. Ingvar Skeder. Ingvar Trekker. Okay, Sormebaren is referring to their people as a whole. Skeder, I think we've seen that title on a few of their warriors, the ones that have very similar mutations to him, where one side of their body has more heavy mutations than the other. And Trekker. Okay. He picks up his knife, a blade made of bone and painted with blood, and approaches the sand. He starts drawing waves, then ground above it. Tents emerge, people and livestock. He draws a doming cavern above it all, and places himself to the left where the dome meets the water, far away from the rest of the tribe. He rests the knife's point in the drawn version of himself and says, Ingvar, Ingvar. He pats his chest. Sovan. He points to you, then the sand. Draw Southgate Station. You pick up a small sharp bone and start drawing the floors of Southgate Station one by one, starting with the lowest. As the floors multiply, so do the details that give the drawing some character. The shooting range, the bar, the hopper den. The last inhabitant you draw is a hunchbacked stick figure standing outside the lowest floor. He observes your drawing with curiosity before adding a wave just below the ground floor, making it look as though most of the station is underwater. Interesting. Yeah, what was this Flotsumir? Or Scar Flotsumir? He looks down and draws in the sand, but the ruins and various other symbols you're unable to comprehend. You need to get more familiar with the Surmabaran culture in order to understand what he's saying. Okay, what about the Surmabaran? Ik Surmabaran. He looks and begins pointing at the elements of the village he's drawn, the tents, the people, and the livestock. However, he seems unwilling to proceed. Nike. Perhaps you must gain his trust a bit. Points at the livestock. Bison? He moves. Moo. Yeah, bison. He grabs his knife and begins drawing a herd of the fuzzy beasts. So they actually, okay, they have animal husbandry. That must have been a leftover from NFT. There's no way that they, had those here native. Even though the drawing is fairly crude and low in detail, you notice that he draws each bison, the males, females, the young, as distinct individual creatures. Some have larger horns, some are taller, some even draws with a unique fur pattern. From his expression and motion, it appears he values these creatures greatly. The bison have been given to them from below. From below? Most of the facilities look like they might go underground. It's possible. Are the natives a cover for NFT survivors? Or something, to cover up the area? To butcher and consume, use their fur for clothing and tents, tendons for crossbows, and stomachs for holding liquid. Bones for everything else. The most beautiful and strongest bison are sacrificed to the serpents of Flotsumir, thrown into the water to be devoured alive. Sometimes they're thrown even to men who are becoming serpents, so that they can tear it apart with their teeth alone. They reproduce quickly and grow to full adulthood in but a few years and are plentiful in this region. Their death is invaluable and irreplaceable. Okay. What do you know about the ferryman? I've heard people mentioning it. You can tell he recognizes the name, but he shakes his head. Ingvar Meat Ferryman? Yarka, Mida Ferryman. He angrily reaches for his spear. Oh, come on! What the shit? We were doing good! No, I'm not, no. Fuck you, game. Okay, fucking hell. This is kind of making me wish I had... I wonder if a higher intelligence would do better on this check. That's a shame, but... to do about it now. I would need to get my hands on some more of that hyperbarics or hyperborics or whatever fucking meds. All right, hold on. Yep. Open your palms. Flotsumir. Yeah, that's the name of their god. Forskar, Flotsumir. Shrug your shoulders. Yep, we did that. Yep. Observe. Yep. Ingwar. Yep. There we go. Cross South Gate. Okay, we're back to here. Okay, so obviously if he says don't talk about it, don't fucking talk about it. Okay, gotcha. Jesus. Yep, Sormabaran. Point to the livestock. Observe. There we go. Okay. Inquire about something else. Draw the expedition camp at the sand and point at it. He stares at the drawing but does not appear to recognize anything in it. He does point to the lighthouse and mutters a few unintelligible words to himself before turning to take a look at his crab meat. Okay, so yeah, don't press him on anything. He does not have a very long patience for anything. Why is Ingwar here? You can see in his eyes that he understands, but he shakes his head. Nike. Okay, so Nike must mean, like, leave it alone or don't talk about it. Draw the pirate base. Aether Baron Maskinator. He follows it up with some cursing while you focus on trying to understand what he means. Your question seems to have evoked strong emotions in me. He frowns and blinks a few times, then he decapitates all the little jetters with his knife, something he feels they deserve in real life. These Atterbaren or Eterbaren are to be slain because they are not real warriors. They use machines and aids, yet they prance around his sea as though they were. Okay, so they... Interesting, they use machines and aids, but I mean, the locals do have crossbows and they do make things, so it's not a matter of... I mean, maybe it's just firearms in particular they don't. Why don't you kill them? Why don't you drive them away? Yeah, why don't you drive them away? Dotreke. He shuts his eyes tightly as if he wants to crush them with his eyelids, then shields them with both arms. Lisborgan. Vernike suput Lisborgman. So, something about the lights? Huh. The pirates, I mean, we know the pirates have like heavy machine guns set up, so approaching their base must be a pain in the ass, but they had no trouble landing at our site. We had multiple auto turrets set up. Yeah, the Lisbergamen. Close and open your eyes. Tell me about it. He shakes his head. Nike. Okay. Inquire about something else. Don't push him. Draw stick figures with blobs on their bodies in the sand. Muties. What do you know about them? He points at the stick figures and spits on them. Slaughterbaret der Dranat Beat. And then starts drawing and gesturing. The weaklings worship another, but another is weak. Instead of giving them strength, like Flotsumir gave to the Solmebaren, the other gave them weakness. Instead of giving them wisdom, he made them dumber than crabs. Instead of giving them perception, he made them senseless. Mekken. Okay, why don't you drive them away? The Serpent Board could slay them at any time, but those who relay Flotsumir's message say his will is to stay away from them. They should be left to their great suffering as punishment for their weakness. Interesting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna come back and talk to this guy more. I think maybe when we get some, if I can get some hyperbarics, because there's a lot of intelligence checks here, and I'm wondering if I'm missing shit. Let's just avoid that. So this is Ingwar's Grotto. I'll leave a note for myself. Still very strange that he's not with the rest of his kin, though. Go ahead and give me one of the batteries. Nope, not that. We'll use this to recharge. Pop this off. There we go. Okay, still don't know where these fucking muties are. We're in A10 right now. We need to get to B7. Also, I should probably check in. Select channel. Yehoda. Interested in enemy activity. Savages. Still less activity than before. Good. Can you see the ferryman anywhere? He's docked at the pier on the south side of the Mutie Island. are these guys? A10 is here. Okay, so this is... Let me double check. This is B10. This is B10. So we need to go... Where the fuck are these guys? I don't know. I'd like to at least get there before the end of stream, at least. Because this is C10. So this should be C9 up here, right? No, this is C11. I'm moving away from it. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. B7. So this is C10. 9, 8, 7. Oh, so it's over here. I guess it's an island. I assumed it was on the coast or whatever. I guess I was wrong. So we might have blown past it quite a lot. All right. I see. Okay. This is C8. So yes, it's over here. I would like to find out what's over here. More lake mushrooms. Oh, a camp of some kind. A giant hermit crab. Can you get to me? It does not appear that you can get to me. I'm going to zap you. Goodbye. Hey, cave. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Blah. It's like something got caught in my throat. Okay, this place doesn't look too bad. There's cave hoppers here, but that doesn't mean anything. Everything eats cave hoppers. Lake mushroom. Come on, give me an oddity. Nah, just insect saliva. Looks like someone was using this as a camp. I see rubble. I see cave hoppers. Hey, that's another point of experience. Thank you. Like this. Really don't. Oh, that is a... And of course there's another fucking hermit crab. And I didn't crit. You're aggravating, you know that? Now we crit. I would appreciate it, game, if you would just give me the crits. Makes my life so much easier. Oh, right. I should probably put those back on. That was not helping my combat capability. Go ahead and use the vitality powder. Oh, that was the wrong one. That's the vitality powder, not the healing item. Fuck. All right. Oh, shit. Wait for the fucking fatigue to wear off. I'm hoping that's the only one in there. Oh, climb down. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Oh. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. What is down here? Oh, I need... Okay, no. We need TNT charges, and we need... We need a fucking... Whatever, a jackhammer. Yeah, no, we don't have the resources to deal with this. Lots of blocked passages. Need many explosives. Alright. We're leaving. We will return when we have the proper implements. So, down. Let's see what's in this. I wish when you, like, I don't know. It feels like they could have done that where, yeah, this is C7, so the mutant base should be right next to us. Hopefully the ferryman is still there, because I keep hearing people talk about him and I haven't met the guy yet. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This place is actually pretty big. I was not expecting that. Hello, Mr. Muty. I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. Crate, box. Oh, well, if the ferryman was here, he's gone. Damn it. Let me guess. If I call fucking Yehoda, he's docked at the pirate bay. Okay, so he moves fast. Okay, he moves fast. He does not stick around. Empty crate, empty box, empty crate. Yeah, this island is now home to a community of mutants. Or, again, mutees. Mutees still have their minds. Mutants have lost their minds. Hi. The mutie sneers at you on sight before taking steady aim at your head. He spits aside and snarls his word out in a sour, moldy breath that quickly concentrates in the air between the two of you.
What do you want? Speak, or I'll turn you dead.
I'd like to come in.
Why? Who are you? There are a lot of folks roaming about the seas nowadays.
It's Firestarter the current. I mean, if anyone here is from Core City, they definitely, well, no, because if they don't get any news, they'd be like, no one named Firestarter is the Invictus. Fucking Cardifex is the Invictus, or Dreadlord is the Invictus. Yeah. Savan, Aegis Incorporated.
The newcomers. Thought you guys left. What do you want, newcomer?
I need to talk to whoever's in charge here. He eyes you briefly before lowering his weapon to chest height, but keeping it pointed at you. He spits again before talking.
Wesley's our leader. I want to talk to him, but I ain't sure I should let you in. We got a lot of folks hating on us because of our condition. Wouldn't want to let just about anybody inside. It's dangerous for us, you know? Especially now.
Considering the importance of the matter that I want to discuss with your leader, it should be more dangerous for you not to let me in. These waters are becoming more and more perilous. I think your people are going to want to know what's going on. His eyebrows raise a bit and his face relaxes.
That important, huh? Well, all right. Go through the hall and down the stairs. They're right into the big room, past the dock. Wesley's there. Don't try anything crooked. We're armed.
All right, I got you. Unaffected coming through. Oh, I'm surprised they don't have a slur for me. Bubbling stew, Frank. Mutie. You? Oh, wow. The towering monstrosity slowly sterns to discover you with its uncoordinated eyes. There's no immediate reaction to your presence, but as the creature begins inquisitively tilting its head from one side to the other, you notice its face slowly morphing into a series of different, unclear expressions. No matter how many of them come and go, not one of them abandons the realm of misery and vacuousness. It finds your lack of odious growths uncanny, and the conclusion you reach a moment is that it looks as its own for reference. The creature then tries to touch you with one of its freakish fingers. Alright, it's fine. It prods you a few times in places where growth exists on it, but not on you. Once rather sharply and insensitively, but then it lowers its arm, none of its findings showing on its face, before gawking at you for a few more moments. It doesn't take long, however, for it to lose interest, and it turns its attention to something else, the liquid contents of a filthy barrel, inviting only to those with an unwholesome palate. In a strange act of awareness, it addresses you with a few words while unleashing a strong, sulfuric breath upon you like of rotten eggs whisked in a toilet bowl.
Frank want eat. Leave Frank eat. Frank mad, his stomach empty.
The creature turns away from you. This conversation appears to be over. He said to go down the stairs? Never mind. Doctor. The half-frozen face, full of surprise and curiosity, addresses you with the good half of its mouth. Simultaneously, a mild scent of staleness infiltrates your nose.
Yes?
Are you a doctor?
I am the local physician. I can treat your wounds if you're hurt.
I just wanted to know in case. He observes you for a moment. One eye moves up and down, then center. The other follows the pattern, but with a slight delay.
We don't often see a lot of unaffected coming to us. It's always good to be reminded how we used to look. What drove you to come here, if I may ask?
I'm looking for something, and I'm hoping to find it. His eyes, one stuck in perpetual sorrow, the other burning with interest, promptly equalize.
If you are looking for misery, you've struck a gold mine, Red. But if not, I don't know of anything we have that could be of significance to you. What you see is what you get. Unless what? Nothing. Speak to Wesley about this. That something you're looking for.
He's down here, right?
Just head to the big room in front of me. He He's the only one of us with gray hair. Don't let me keep you.
See you, Doc. Wes. The old mutie gazes at you with distrust.
I'm Wesley, stranger.
His aged voice grinds to a halt, turning into a rasping cough and then choking. His wrinkly eyelids close, allowing but a teardrop to leave one eye as he hurriedly searches through his pockets. An odor of death fills the air as an unpleasant green substance drips from the man's mouth. He finds and pulls out a handkerchief with a history. Various shades of green and red have been mixed so many times that the handkerchief is now mostly a grayish brown. He spits into it, wipes his mouth with a clean edge, coughs a few more time, and then proceeds.
And I've been told you're coming. What do you want from us?
I'm looking for dead bodies. Specifically, the people who built this place were implanted with microchips that can be used to gain access to the rest of the facilities in the Black Sea. This is the only one that's currently accessible, so I'm conducting my search here. He rolls the contents of his handkerchief, giving it one final squeeze before returning to his pocket.
And why do you want to open them?
Enjoy their exquisite art, discover their rich history, we seek their technology. We seek to prevent a disaster that could wipe us all out. I mean, technically? I mean, not really. We're in this, it's very obvious Aegis is in this for the money and the professor is in this for their history. And personally, I'm interested in the history, so I'm gonna say that. We need to discover their history.
I see what you people are doing here. You're just ostentatious grave robbers. The serpentines are swarming like flies. Because of your intrusion, most of the sea is theirs. No, they have kept their distance from us since we came here. Because of our condition, we think, we aren't certain. What if us helping you changes that? What if they come for us? I don't wish to help you. It's far too risky. Many reasons. You threaten to disturb many things we know little about.
Could I bring medication for your people? Something like that.
I will not be bribed by a handful of hypos and pills. Even if we are in need, it is not worth it.
How about this? I can arrange to receive not only a large supply of medications, but medical equipment that can help acquire yourselves. All you gotta do is let me search this place. The Serpentines will never even know I was here. They're far too busy fighting our boys to notice anything.
How do I know? You are telling me the truth, and that this is not just a deception.
You'll have to trust me. He pauses, then wipes his repulsive drool with the same handkerchief, repeating the process from before of squishing a disgusting sound out of it before pocketing it. He stares at you, still quiet. You see questions in his eyes that have met many answers, but clearly not enough.
Do you want those dead bodies that much?
He doesn't even let you answer.
I accept. I feel you speak the truth, whatever your reasons may be. So I will let it happen. Take this.
He hands you a key.
It unlocks the elevator.
Points to the northwest.
There are no bodies here on the ground level above us or this one out below us. Below us, we have not been down there since we first arrived in the Black Sea. I don't even remember what was down there. It gave us a reason to stay away. I give you the key and safe passage. Before you go down there, speak to Dr. Marinov. Dr. M will tell you what we need.
If I may, I have a few questions.
Be quick.
Where did you come from?
Junkyard. It still exists, surprisingly. Even after 100 years since we left it. To this day, the affected ones still live there.
That is true, but that means
some make it to us. The afflicted are all over the Underrail. This is the safest place for them. Few unaffected come here. That seems to be changing.
How do they find you? Coughs again.
There are ways. That is help. The mutagen did not make us any less resourceful. Only less. Regardless, there is your answer.
How do you all get to live this long? What can you tell me about the Serpentines? Why do you call them that?
They are a tribal people. the inhabitants of the Black Sea long before we came here. They worship the serpents, make themselves appear in their image through body modifications and rituals. They are serpentine, or like a serpent, so that is what we call them. But I am too tired to talk about them. Ask Eustace instead.
How do you all live this long?
That is a question for the doctor. Ask him. He will explain it to you best. It's just outside. You haven't seen it.
Are you the oldest one here?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You don't seem to like us very much.
You?
Outsiders.
We are welcoming to other affected. We embrace them. It is the unaffected that I dislike. We dislike. For the most part.
For the most part.
While we have been slaughtered and banished by our former brethren for being like this and have avoided, even despised others, he has shown us respect and desire for cooperation. The ferryman.
I've heard about him from a lot of people. Who is he?
The ferryman. He sails the Black Sea on his ferry, scavenges, searches. He is old. Doesn't fit him. He trades with us, the things he has found in the sea. We have good relations with him. Mutual respect for each other.
How the hell does he survive out there?
The Serpentines leave him alone. He trades with pirates. They do not bother him. And the creatures that dare attack him, he blasts with a shotgun. You can hear it roaring out in the distance as it spews pellets into the flesh of the beasts.
You know where I can find him?
He sails, never sticking to one place, but he has routes. Eustace
Points to the ceiling.
does trading when the ferryman comes. He can tell you more.
All right. Thank you. All right, Doc.
You're still with us. I'm Dr. Marinov, or Dr. M, as everyone here calls me.
Pleasure, Doc. Extends his hand, clearly waiting for a handshake. Shake his hand. His handshake is unexpectedly firm, considering how frail his hands appear.
What can I help you with, Ivan?
What can you tell me about this community?
What is there to say? We have been here since the junkyard incident, taking care of each other in our misfortune. We stay out of everyone's way, forage and hunt on the nearby land. As meager as it is ours.
Wait, the natives and the pirates don't bother you?
The natives, serpentines, never. The pirates, depend. We've had sporadic interactions with some of their crews, but they always leave us alone in the end. The only unaffected we have good relations with is the ferryman.
What do you know about him?
He is a scavenger, a large ferry with a crane that he uses to bring out submerged items. Sails all over the Black Sea, there in impunity. Neither the Serpentines nor the pirates disturb him.
I can understand the pirates, but how do the natives leave him alone?
We don't know. He is an occasional visitor that trades with us. What he scavenges, tools, items, materials. He docks at the southern part of the island where Eustace and a few others meet him and unload goods. I've only spoken to him on a few occasions and only briefly. He's a wise, capable man. Eustace can tell you more.
Why this place?
We didn't choose it.
You stumbled upon it then?
No, there is this person who helped us. I'd rather avoid his identity, but he found a group of us after the incident and helped us. We had acquired boats, but had nowhere to go. He brought a few others affected a few times before, but this place had already been set up to...
I wonder if it's Abram. We know Abram is a mutant, and he works with the Oculus. That would explain the secrecy.
The Serpentines were fewer in number then, and the pirates non-existent. The affected have been coming here and ever since in small groups.
All right. There's something else I had some medical questions. Honestly, I do want to know, how does the mutagen affect you? Both halves of his face are still.
Are you sure you want to know?
Bring it.
Very well. Physical or psychological consequences?
Let's start with the obvious. Let's start with the physical.
Very well. The mutagen is a chemical agent that changes the genetic material of an organism, its DNA, affecting all growth, development, and functioning. The name of the specific mutagen has been used on us, I do not know. Its original purpose, that I will explain later.
I've got reasons to believe it's one of the D series, D5 specifically.
What are these reasons?
I've had the opportunity to handle it, unfortunately.
I see. You're probably right. Anyway, I wanted to say that with the level of exposure dictates the severity of the mutation, at least with this. The first symptoms are universal. Nausea, vomiting, chest and abdominal pain, skin irritation, reactions to the chemical itself that have little to do with the mutation. So yeah, that being said, the mutation occurs rapidly, changing the affected person within days, hours, and in a few extreme cases, minutes. The potency of the mutagen is so great that inhaling or ingesting even the smallest amount of particles enough to have severe consequences throughout the human body. The muties, to use the colloquial denomination, are the product of indirect exposure to the mutagen and still retain most of their cognitive functions. Mutants are those who have inhaled or ingested the gas in large quantities and are almost universally highly aggressive and difficult to socialize. But there are exceptions, like our Frank. Extreme levels of exposure almost always result in death, though there have been cases where even they have survived. What happens to them in those circumstances depend on factors: genetic predisposition, possible augmentation, environmental effects like temperature and humidity, chance. I understand. So if you understand that, I would like to move on to the specifics of the mutation. You're still on board. I am. As I've already mentioned, the first symptoms of mutation, different people at different exposure levels will experience different ones. However, some things are universal. All of us have deformed dermal tumorigenesis, the formation of large skin tumors. This is not as obvious perhaps as pulmonary tumorigenesis, the lung tumors. I do notice that they tend to have a lot of tumors on those backs. Are those protruding lung tumors or are those skin tumors? That is a good catch. They are in fact both. The tumorous lung tissue can expand to the point where it breaks the skin, and all tumorous growth is identical, external or internal, and becomes difficult to discern. The tumors themselves are composed of mostly solid tissue mixed with a mixture of fluids. Before I continue, I'd like to mention that no matter the severity of the mutation, most of the affected develop resistance to acids.
Doing this guy's voice is starting to hurt my throat.
Both to internal and external exposure. Those who don't disintegrate, because upon mutation, the body begins to produce much stronger acids than normal and has to be able to resist it.
He shows you a large tumor on his right arm, drawing his fingers across it.
The tumors have a thin outer membrane that if perforated will leak, but the membrane will heal, the tumor will be filled. In mutants and affected canines, the fluid is mostly a kind of acid that is similar to but stronger than hydrochloric acid, gastric acid. I am no chemist, so I cannot really confirm it, but considering it is produced by mutated parietal cells which produce the gastric acid, I think that is a plausible explanation.
Why all the acid and why is it so universal?
My hypothesis is that such extreme acid secretion is linked to the biosynthesis of amino and nucleic acids in the body of the afflicted, the very building blocks of our DNA. This is where the purpose of the mutagen I mentioned earlier comes in. All afflicted, no matter the severity, live to be very, very, very old. I am 137 years of age, but I have not changed significantly since mutation. Our cells have an amazing ability to regenerate and repair. We always regenerate to the unhealthy state that we're in, dictated by our genetic makeup, warped by the mutation. Whoever designed this mutagen wanted to freeze those who are affected by it in time, to provide a long, if not eternal life. Though the mutagen is a success in that regard, the side effects are abominable. I've already mentioned the decline in cognitive ability, tumorigenesis, pulmonary problems. There's also the sterility. It would take a long time to go through all of them. I hope you've received an adequate question.
And what about the psychological effects?
I remember the moment of my mutation clearly. I have forgotten so many things about my past. Some memories are hazy, others are gone, but this has never left me no matter how long I live. I was one of the rare ones who suffered very little change to cognitive ability, very little. Most were not so lucky, but we all felt something specific occurring in our minds, something I found to be universal among all who were able to give me the same answer. That our minds felt like they were being separated from our body. The feeling is difficult to describe. Imagine when something is plucking your brain out of your skull, lifting it from your body in a nauseating, spiraling motion. And imagine that your memories fall out during the extraction, as nerves connected to your sensory organs sever. You experience hallucinations that range from mild to extreme, spanning all your lost senses. These hallucinations reach their peak at the exact moment your mind finally disconnects and becomes a separate entity through which emotions race with a schizophrenic fervor. It only then sinks back in your mind in calm, spiraling motions. You do feel whole again. Everything you've experienced during the mutation becomes a part of your memory that can never be erased. I've often dreamt of it, the spiraling disconnection of mind from body, but some individuals dream about it every night. Some simply go mad. For me, this was the only major psychological consequence of the mutation. The physical problems do produce a negative effect on the psyche, but once you learn to live with your defects and accept your fate, you can achieve a relatively stable mental state. Relative.
What kind of hallucinations are you talking about?
You feel things that don't exist, with body parts you don't possess. You observe things from angles you could not achieve. You hear voices in your mind, taste things from far away, smell things from within. Sometimes the senses mix. You can taste images, smell sounds. Mine were not too severe, too traumatic. They were mild visual and auditory distortions, but I've spoken to others who have spoken to others. He bows his head. I remember the story of a man who saw his own eyes during the mutation. He went completely insane. All he could talk about was watching his own mind through eyes that could not blink. He repeated that over and over, even it was bludgeoning every living thing in his path to death. What happened to him? His brother, who told me about it, had to put him out of his misery. That happened years ago. Brother's no longer among the living either.
Could you tell me more about these extreme cases?
There was a man, I cannot remember his name, a powerful psionic, spent years training and honing his psionic abilities before he was affected. Just like everyone else, he experienced the disconnection, but due to his psionic potential, he was not a passive observer. He was exposed to a very large quantity of mutagen, one that would normally turn a man into a lumbering, mindless beast, but his psionic abilities allowed him to fight the mutation that ravaged his body. From above, as he described it, he could see himself clearly, what he was changing into, and so he used his psionic abilities to influence what was happening to him. The mutation elevated his abilities for some reason. As a metathermics expert, he quickly found himself orbited by fire and ice. From this metathermic whirlwind, he pulled the elements in order to freeze himself and to burn himself as everything around him battled against the mutation. And he survived. His actions were far from surgically precise, but once his mind settled back into his body, he looked around at with it being unweighted, desolation. His body, while not as tumorous or deformed as it should have been, was irreparably damaged. He traded one disfigurement for another. It was a necessary choice, he said. Having seen both him and others who have suffered roughly similar levels of exposure, I can only agree. It is also true that his psionic abilities were depleted after the event. He would take many years before he was able to use them again properly, even in a weak form. It was a price he was willing to pay. And, as he said, his lifespan has been prolonged nearly indefinitely. He can relearn everything. Where is he now? Roaming the world.
Interesting. Huh. Now that's a character I would like to run into. What can you tell me about this, medical questions. There's some, I need to speak to you about medical supplies.
Very well, what is it about?
Aegis Incorporated would like to donate some medical supplies to your community. Wesley sent me here in order to learn what medication you need.
Donate? Very well. We need a little bit of everything. Basic medical instruments, field dressing, analgesics, painkillers, antiseptics, cytotoxic agents. If you'd like, I can write it all down. Anything you can supply us with would be most appreciative. We are fortunate enough to suffer low mortality rates from many illnesses which are highly dangerous to the unaffected. But in turn, we suffer with every breath we take. Our needs are different, which may be a good thing, hopefully. I will write down everything and rank it by priority.
He soon hands you a densely written piece of paper.
That is all I know. Whatever you can spare will help us.
I'll contact the base and see what I can do. I'll let you know as soon as possible.
Thank you.
All right, they don't want me going in there. They don't want me going in there. Good luck. Yeah, thanks for that. Open the exposed bolt. Oh, no, it's just on. Okay. Definitely making a hard save here. I think, can I contact Doc? Yeah, Doc Savage.
Savage speaking.
Hey, Doc, the Muties want some medicine in exchange for letting me search for the microchip implant. I have a list of medication they need. He answers with a delay. Does Chief know about this? No, but you can tell him that unless I appease the Muties somehow, their island's gonna turn into a war zone. He's never gonna get that implant.
I get your point.
All right, read me the list. Wait for Doc's response after reading the list.
That is quite the list.
Come on, we gotta have something to spare. You do realize that's coming out of our supplies, not Union resources or... I don't know what you have here in South Underrail. This'll affect us. More for them means less for us. When you put it that way, there's no other option.
Well, I can't give them everything. That's just ridiculous.
Give me a second to check my inventory and I'll see what I can do. Can someone bring it over?
Yeah, I'll send one of our patrols out with it. Savage out.
Oh, okay. Man, the chief is gonna be pissed.
The medicine has arrived. Thank you very much.
All right. You good now, Wesley? Oh, he does not even want an update. Okay, fair enough. Doc M sounds like the title of a very alternate song. Maybe. I'm not big into alternate music. Secondary storage, that's where we are. Surface loading bay, nothing is happening. Primary storage and power. Oh, statues. The power is still administration. Desk. 40 millimeter frag grenade. Okay. Lockpick. Get that open. Get that open, please. Get that open now. Lockpick it. Psi booster. Whoop-de-fucking do. Shotgun shells. Lockpick. It's an old security camera here. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh, hi, Mr. Giant Crabs. I'm just gonna help deal with you in a second. Armory. Oh, well, they found me. Okay, you're annoying little bastards, aren't you? Right there. Ow, that only hit one of them. Fuck. That did not do much damage at all. Luckily, I'm wearing heavy armor. Get fucked. There we go. Crit him. There we go. Hey, gray whiskers. This crab was an elderly gentleman. If you say so, game. I do not need giant crab carapace, thank you. I will take the mutated eggs, though. Okay, that means it's safe to go into this room now without them seeing me. I do not need steel plates. Why would you think I needed steel plates in here? They're not even very good steel plates. Oh, hey, mechanical repair kit. Let's say no to that. And a shotgun shell. Okay. That says the armory. Dead technician. I have a bad feeling about this. Lockpicking of 70. Get that door open. Okay, some grenades. Landmines. Also, speaking of which, hold on. Select channel. Yehoda. Static? Wait, what? Oh, I have no communication in here. Oh, okay. I was gonna check in to make sure that nobody was attacking the base, but... Oh, well... Okay, no. Get this open, please. Oh, that one's valuable. Take that. Empty. Lock. Okay. A rocket launcher. 15. Boy. We'll just take the pistols. And another line. Pop you up. Ammo. Ammo for days. Okay. There's a power unit over there in the dead technician. I want to see about the rest of this place, though. So there's gates here. There was another gate over here. Medical cabinet. Okay, health hypo. Never say no to that. Adrenaline. Never say no to that. And crabs. We're just gonna drop the cryo right in there. Ah, there's more of you. Joy. There we go. Are there more? Hello! Ooh, colossal crab. Okay, you're new. Can I please? There we go. 400 health. Oh, okay. Sonic Mania. That was not enough. That was still not enough. 12 health. Oh, then I have no problem doing this then. There we go. I think think you're the last one, buddy. Didn't die. Thank you. All right, back up. Where's my meds? Take a smoke break. And top off our health with the heal set. No power. Can't take that. And oddity. Okay, there's a lot. This is a huge storage area. Someone mentioned something about the statues being security devices, but I mean, they are scattered around, but I don't know. Large shotgun pellet mold, chemical blob dispenser, and shotgun tube. Shotgun tube's actually worth a decent amount, so I will take that. That is a lot of ammunition. I will leave the grenades, though, because I can still make use of Mark III grenade. Oh, that's a Mark II frag grenade. No. Leave that. Leave that in the Molotov. Those are not worth it. I can make do with Mark IIIs. Mark IIs are no longer cutting it. Oh, there's a jackhammer here. Cool. Oh, that's valuable. Side booster. Starter culture. That's good. Micro-electroshock dischargers. I'll use that. Incendiary collector. None of those are going to be very valuable. Pump room 1. I wish I had more time to explore this. Are there more crabs? No. We're hacking. Come on, crack it open. Meh, steel plates. I'll take the starter culture, though. I can use that for things. What creature did you make today? Did you release upon the world for someone else to slay? I don't know, something like that, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a music buff, so you're barking up the wrong tree there. More bullets, more bullets, more bullets, more bullets, more bullets, more bullets, more bullets. Say no to more bullets. Okay, so we do have enough strength to just raise the gate manually. That's good. Can't raise this one. It looks like we're clear on this side. What is this? Like admin? Office. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ah, my hacker is out of power. Recharge item. Get that open. Perfect. Anybody in here? No. Desk, chemical bolt, and some ammunition. Cabinet, some caltrops. Electronic scraps. More shitty steel plates. Pop that open. We can pop that open. Clear that. Oh, Psy crab. Okay, that's interesting. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to call it here for right now. Acid barrel, that could be a very useful tool to kill them. So, we're going to go ahead and save here. And we're going to go find someone to raid into for the end of today. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for keeping the chat alive, Tenwood. I know we have a lot of lurkers, but it's always appreciative that somebody's still talking to me and I'm not just rambling to myself. Regardless, let's go find someone to raid and I will let you guys go. I just want to play more. That's the only problem with this right now, is getting into this DLC has already just made me want to play more. Because I want to see the rest of the story. Who is on right now? Lucy's on, and we haven't raided into her for a while. We're going to go raid into Lucy. She is my Oshi. Regardless, oh, Mixa, there you are. Welcome, man. Good to have you here. I'm guessing you were lurking. Regardless, yes, we're going to raid into Lucy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you on Sunday for 6 more hours of glorious Expedition Underrail. I am already looking forward to that. So I hope you all have a glorious rest of your weekend and an enjoyable time. And I will see you on Sunday. Have a good one, guys. And thank God it is Friday. See you later.